Welcome back to Cape Breton Island's East Coast. We are in Sydney, Nova Scotia, home to about 31,000 people. It is day 4 of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Welcome to downtown Sydney. We're at Centre 200, and our feature matchup this morning, BC versus Northern Ontario. First up, let's flash back though. Last night, draw 8, and for the first time since 2014, Andrea Crawford back at the Scotties representing New Brunswick, and what a game she put together against Jennifer Jones.
Andrea Crawford and her team were great last night, but Jennifer had a chance for 4 in 9, so this was necessary for the win.
2 losses yesterday for Jennifer Jones, and in her 8th appearance, Andrea Crawford finally beating Team Jones for the first time. Other scores, Team Wildcard, Jesse Scheidegger, 8-5 over Newfoundland Labrador. Carrie Galusha keeps rolling along, 9-4 over Saskatchewan. And Suzanne Burtz, a great day, knocking off Team Canada and beating Yukon as well. So your standings, a reminder, the top 4 for each pool will move on to a championship round of 8. And remember, you bring your record with you. Coming inside the building, glad you're watching our coverage on TSN. Brian Mudrick, joined by Kathy Gauthier. And the last rookie skip to win at the Scotties was way back in 1990, Alison Goring of Ontario. Now, I'm not suggesting that Sarah Wark is a favorite to win the Scotties yet, but what I am suggesting, she's playing brilliant and has not looked out of place.
No, she certainly hasn't. She put an exclamation point on it in her last game. Numbers continue to climb, now in the 80s. She is 5th amongst all skips, and in her rookie appearance, the degree of difficulty of her shots has been impressive.
In her last 3 appearances, Northern Ontario's Krista McCarville has made the playoffs. 2016, she made the final against Chelsea Carey. What will it take this week to get back to that championship round?
Well, it's not the entire team. Their lead, Sarah Potts, is in fact first amongst all leads, but Kendra Lilly and Krista McCarville in the 60s, in the 40s when it comes to draw percentages in their last game. You got to draw if you're going to do well in this event.
So this morning we focus on Pool A, and a reminder that championship round begins on Thursday afternoon, and both these teams would love to be there. First Rock next from Nova Scotia.
Well, I know we're definitely an underdog. To me, it really doesn't matter. Everyone's at the same playing field out here, and everyone has to beat everyone to get into the next championship round. So that's all we're focusing on.
It takes a lot of pressure off us. Nobody's expecting us to go out there and do something in particular, so we can go out there calmer in that sense, and then hopefully by the end of the week, people are sort of watching out for us a little bit more.
The 2019 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Sponge Towels Paper Towel. Nothing absorbs like it. The 2019 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of curling Canada, by Home Hardware, Here's How, and by New Holland, #TogetherBlue.
Glad you're with us on this Tuesday morning. Our feature matchup, BC, Northern Ontario. It is time to meet the teams. Brought to you by Home Hardware, Here's How. And we begin with British Columbia out of the Abbotsford Curling Club. Your skip is Sarah Wark. Your third is Kristen Pelot. Your second, Carly Sandwith. And lead, Jen Rusnell. Team Northern Ontario out of the Fort William Curling Club in Thunder Bay. The skip, Krista McCarville. Third, Kendra Lilly. Second, Jen Gates. And lead, Sarah Potts. We'll keep you up to date all morning long. A crucial draw here at the Scotties. Your rock colors, BC, the Redstones, Northern Ontario, the Yellowstones, as these teams meet for the very first time at the Scotties. And the draw to the button, won by British Columbia. Actually, it was the lead, Jen Rusnell, who made the draw. Beautiful draw to the Hearts buttons to earn the honors of hammer. So to start us off, it is the lead for Team Northern Ontario, Sarah Potts.
Line's good.
And there's those great numbers that I talked about in the opening. At 89% is the best in the field right now at the lead position. So she's starting things off good for her team. Neither of these teams have had very much success with starting the game with the last rock. For Northern Ontario, has only had it once out of the 5 games, including this that they're playing. And for BC, this is brand new territory. They had yet to win last rock advantage until now. And it's thanks to Jen.
It's a big slide.
Jen Rusnell in her second Scotties. She was second for Patty Knezevic back in Moose Jaw in 2015, and obviously the lefty on this team.
Hard, Carly, to cross Jenna. Really hard. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Really hard.
Gotta
Keep
go
it
over,
moving.
Carly.
Keep it moving, keep it moving. Good. 17-4.
So 16 would have been bad.
Quite a bit close. About close.
Sarah Potts and Krista both live in Thunder Bay, and Sarah comes from a pretty good pedigree of curlers, as the alternate is Lorraine Lang.
Known as Mom.
Yes, Mom. Scotties champ and coach Rick Lang. So both mom and dad, former Brier, Scotties, and world champs. Great to have that kind of support here.
Let's just go here. Yeah.
Well, that stone over curling allows BC an opportunity to hit and roll behind not only the Northern Ontario stone, but more importantly behind their guard.
Clean. Clean. 10-8. Carly. Really gotta go, Carly. It's running real straight. Really gotta go, Carly. Really gotta go. Hard on the roll, Carly. Roll it right over. Right over, right over. Go, 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 go. Okay. 11-1. Okay.
Now, if you've yet to see this BC team play, you will notice that all of their hit weights are closer to hack or bump. They throw very quiet weight. And so it's tough a little bit for the other team. It's hard to read off your opponents when you're used to throwing 10s or 10.5, because the movement is much, much different on arena ice. The quieter that you throw it, but it has been very effective for BC. They get a lot of results out of almost every shot they throw.
Silent line call. Yeah. Was I a little tight on my second one?
A little bit, but it just like...
Nose? Do I want to roll or nose?
I think a nose. For a little bit roll out, that's okay.
11.
Okay.
We called one of Sarah's games a couple days ago, and she celebrated a birthday, and what a birthday it was for her. It was a 2-win birthday.
2 big wins.
And chasing after win number 4 already in her first Scotties as a skip.
Yep, hard. 10. Okay.
We've already talked about the great numbers that Sarah Potts has put up this week that start this Krista McCarville team off. So if Sarah can put you in good shape, that's going to help. And that 2016 form that everyone talked about, the matchup with Kendra and Krista just working so well together. So far in the draw game, it has not. Need to find that draw weight and the finesse game this morning.
Jen Gates in her first Scotties. She was an alternate for Tracy Horgan. Obviously now Tracy Fleury back in 2012 in Red Deer.
Now, so much talk already this week about Sarah Wark impressing very many by how good she is, but sometimes her degree of difficulty is so tough. Need to get a little bit of help through the lineup. And with a team from Northern Ontario that is struggling with draw weight, complicate things, force Krista to make some big shots early. That's going to help.
Keys to the game brought to you by Cashmere. Nothing feels like Cashmere.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Krista. Yep, hard. Spit up. Pretty hard. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep, hard.
Yes, yes, yes.
Roll it, roll it, roll it. Whoa. 11-3. Okay.
Much.
I have like an inch of room.
Okay. That was fine. I think just 10.
I feel like it's gonna be really straight out here.
Hair fresh out here.
But it's also really straight.
Well, the young lady you talked about, Kendra Lilly, who back in 2010, skipped Northern Ontario to a bronze medal at the Canadian Juniors. In her third Scotties, and all of them with McCarville and making the playoffs each and every time.
This is the same sheet, Brian, that you and I covered yesterday morning in the Scheidegger Silvernagle game. Very, very straight tracks out in the wing, but there is a spot that they go, and we have seen some misses, and so it's a little bit unpredictable. It's tough for teams early, especially to get hits on those stones at the back with confidence.
I know this path better. 15-2, Chris.
And Kristen Pilot also was a third for Patty Knezevic, part of that team in 2015. Kristen and Jen were teammates that year on Team Knezevic, and
He spun it pretty good too. Yeah.
Father Rick
12-9.
is here as coach. He's the dad of both the young women, the sisters, Rick Fuster.
You did finish really big there.
I think so. I think your draw to the button would be real close.
A big chance for Kendra. She was the one in the 40s last game with draw weight. Would be so good for her confidence to make a draw early in this game and get that feel.
Sarah, line.
Lots of room.
Behind
Lots
the
of
tee.
room.
Yeah, we're back 4.
Oh.
It's trying, but it's behind the tee line.
Is it? Sarah, if you
Good call,
can.
Sarah. Go little. Yep, go Sarah.
Yep,
Go
yep,
little.
yep,
Go,
yep,
go,
yep,
go,
yep,
go,
yep,
go,
go.
go. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, that is a really
Kendra.
good sign for finding draw weight, because so goes Kendra, so goes the team. Look at the numbers. The first 3 for Kendra Lilly draws 87%, but last night against Nunavut, 42. And same with Kristen McCarville. Both struggled very much last night. Key for both of them to make a draw early. Check mark for Kendra Lilly.
7. Wait only. No line. 7. 8. It looks like tons.
Yeah. 9. 9.
Almost through again.
13-8.
So early on here, Kristen struggling to find her draw weight.
Okay.
And that one will hang on. Back 12.
Light is okay.
Oh, as long as we're
Where are we going?
full
Oh,
of
okay,
second.
yeah.
So
I mean,
no,
it'll curl nice.
no.
I mean, if I'm light here, it's not.
86. Okay.
So for Krista McCarville, her 7th Scotties appearance, and
Okay, so top 8, top
very
4.
consistent 9-5 record in her last 3 appearances, including Penticton last year. We mentioned that final. She made it all the way to the championship gold medal game against Chelsea Carey back in 2016, and had a fantastic Northern Ontario playdown, 7-0. Of course, no Tracy Fleury though to go through this year. She was the import for Team Manitoba and is here with the Manitoba team, actually right next door on Sheet C, playing this morning.
Want to go if we can.
Okay, go. Line's
Northern
good.
Ontario had only 4 teams in their provincial playdowns.
Line's good.
Top 12. Yes.
Line's really good.
Hard line. Top 8. Hard. Hard. Go.
Hard.
Trying to tuck it behind.
Hard. Hard. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Nice shot.
And will.
Good sweeping, guys.
Good shot. Nice weight.
That really just had to stop.
Hard.
They're going for weight, but they're also going for line. Look at the finish as it crosses the center line. Just goes sideways.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And that little spin at the end tells you that it caught the back part of the rock.
Yeah. Okay, let's make it. Okay, got it.
And I know it's a small sample size, Kathy, but this young lady, Sarah Wark, one thing we have seen so far is draw weight in her back pocket. She's made some fabulous draws to keep her
what am I
team
throwing
in
here, guys?
games and to win some games out here as well.
Okay.
And the path feels good. Like the path feels quick, nice and quick, like practice.
I found from Sarah this week that when we've seen her not make shots, Brian, it's not nerves. It doesn't seem to have any impact. It's just because you don't always make all the shots, but she's very calm under pressure.
I thought you did when you played. You made all the shots.
Well,
right?
No. Every skip I ever played for is going, really?
5. 5.
Line's good.
4.
Hard, guys.
4.
Hard.
5.
Or on the top. Keep it going.
Roll it off if you can at all, Carly. Roll it off.
And this one a little bit light for Sarah.
Chris, how much?
15-6.
You
Sorry,
won
guys.
3 Scotties titles, Kathy, and real cool story with Sarah. You'll see around her neck throughout the game. Obviously, your jewelry that you get, and you won a championship 3 times. And I think her comment was, "I'm never taking this thing off."
When I went to talk to her yesterday, she said it's the things that her team could never have told her about is how she would feel, how emotional during the opening ceremonies, how amazing it was to work the Sandra Schmirler telethon and pick up a phone and have somebody on the other end say, "We know who you are," and the necklace, well, she's not taking it off.
Well, Tracy Fleury, we know who you are, and you're on sheet C, representing Team Manitoba, up against Rachel Homan, on fire so far, 4-0 record. And Rachel applying a little bit of pressure, a stone to come here from Tracy Fleury.
Well, it is Rachel Homan that lies 3. The good news for Tracy Fleury is they are all grouped together and they're all behind the tee line, so she has a bit of a wall to come to. It's when you have to force yourself to sit in the hack and think about draw weight and not throwing to the wall.
Tracy taking over Carrie Anderson's old team that made it all the way to the final last year and then beat them in the provincial final. And here she is with that team, and a nice draw there. So a single for Tracy Fleury, and Manitoba's up 1-0. Meantime, back on our feature, Krista McCarville plugs it up a little bit, but still very accessible. Sarah can get in there with the in-turn for her single.
On the last 2 showed us that it is very much walking that way, a little bit tilted, the sheet, if you will, that it really curls hard towards that center line.
Okay, I think I just threw a 15-8.
And so those hearts are wide open, not from the hack, but she can come by that rock by at least 8 inches and easily get to the hearts with the finish on this ice.
We need a piece of the button. Yeah. Okay, let's make it. Yeah, you bet.
Sarah, born in Winnipeg, lives now in Chilliwack, BC. Competed at the Canadian mixed doubles in Saskatoon back in 2017 with Jeff Richard. Also in a bronze medal at the Canadian mixed curling championships in 2010 in Burlington, Ontario, and enjoying the big stage here. Her first ever Scotties, and she needs a nice draw. Final stone here in 1, trying to pick up her single.
14-7. Take a look.
Needs to curl up and stop in time for the single, and did it stop in time?
It looks like it may have.
Did we get it?
Lillian Pilot look it over.
We should probably just measure them, hey?
Yeah. We're gonna measure.
Oh, that's okay. 15-2 felt like what I was throwing yesterday. Yeah. Sorry. But it's curling more than it was in practice now.
It's way different. The rocks are starting to come into effect. For sure. It has to be like a...
Well, that's a win for Krista McCarville either way. If she steals one, it's good. If not, you force your opponent.
Her line was fine when ours was almost the same as that.
Yeah.
In 1, but what a wonderful draw.
I don't know what this means.
Sure looks like red from here. But if you turn the other way.
Open your other eye, Kathy. Does that make a difference?
Well, it might. Have a good eye and a bad eye.
Yeah, I was really down there. I thought I did take a lot of ice. I thought it was running a lot straighter, but
So great communication regardless after the throw as
Okay, last one. If it's less weight,
it really
we get the measurement.
Yeah, hers really cut.
So first up, it is the BC Stone.
Pretty.
She's tightened that pretty
Yeah,
good.
I was going to say, that's what, around the horn twice? Jeez, you never see it.
Well, no.
I think it's red, yeah.
Can we just see it one more time?
I was going to say, I don't blame Sarah for asking, or rather Kendra for asking for it again. When the
one red.
micrometer moves so much. Did she say no?
No, she said it's fine. So 1 red it is.
Never a doubt. Never a doubt. Okay.
So the draw? Yeah, never in doubt, right? BC's up 1-0. You're watching the Scotties on TSN. Welcome back to our Scotties coverage. Center 200 here in downtown Sydney, Nova Scotia. Opened up in 1987, the first major event here, a Bryan Adams concert, and that year also the main venue for the Canada Winter Games, which are ongoing right now in Red Deer, Alberta. Our feature matchup this morning, British Columbia and Northern Ontario, and the draw stopped in time for Sarah Wark and Team BC to pick up that single. So here in 2 it is Northern Ontario, Krista McCarville with hammer throwing the yellow stones.
More. Yep.
Please.
Whoa.
Wait a bit more weight.
Yep. Hard. Right up. All the way. Okay. We're nose.
Good, sweet.
Same weight.
Okay.
The action this morning on the ice for draw 9. Alberta, Chelsea Carey, the champion from 2016, off to a great start up against Nunavut. Quebec, Nova Scotia, Jill Brothers, the host province, looking for their first win. Is Manitoba right next door. You saw an update earlier. Taking on Rachel Holman, Team Ontario, in our feature, obviously on sheet D. Keep you updated all morning long here from Center 200.
Hard. 10-6. 6. Oh. Okay, Jenna.
BC really chooses to play that quieter hit weight, and it seems to really work in their favor.
It gives you a lot more options for sure.
So.
And also so often Sarah will have a hack weight or a bump weight shot because it is half buried, and she's not guessing at where to put the broom because her team has played that kind of weight even on wide open hits. She's got a better read on what the ice will do when you throw less weight.
So Jen Gates on this team, we mentioned her first Scotties was an alternate before the regular second. Ashley Sipola is expecting. And you remember Gates too, she played 2 Canada Cups with Kelsey Rock. She's a former teammate as well of Laura Crocker, now Laura Walker, of course. Played Canadian Juniors as well with Kendra Lilly, so a name that we've heard many times before, and won a couple of gold medals in U-Sport. Wilfrid Laurier with Laura Walker, so obviously brings that experience, and moved up to Sudbury, so lives in the same city as Kendra, so a great chance to, obviously as friends, hang out and practice together and have that camaraderie.
She had committed to playing 5th for the team. When she moved back, they contacted her, and Krista said they were looking for a 5th. As a couple of members of the team wanted to expand their family, and can't always time those things perfectly, but almost as soon as she agreed to be 5th, Ashley said, I'm pregnant and it's not going to work very well for the Scotties, and so she became a 4th, and a very good one.
4. Make sure. 6.
Line's great, girls.
Hard.
Push hard. Bars it'll
Just
go.
top 8.
Bars it'll go. You gotta get paint. Gotta get paint. Gotta get paint. Gotta get paint. Push hard. Go.
Got to get
Really
paint because
hard,
right
girls.
now you're
Really
leaving a
hard,
corner
right
guard
up.
for Northern Ontario.
16-31.
And it's just white paint, unfortunately. They can't find the rings. So yes, a corner guard, and
So not just a little
right
bit
away,
more, eh? Like where is
Krista
that?
broomed
It's
down
almost
to use
tight,
her
so
corner.
yeah, just a little. Should come up nice. Yeah. We gotta go a little.
You have a little room.
Lots of room.
Line's pretty good.
Sarah.
Line's coming. Line's really good. Hard. Going sideways. Hard. Hard, line. Hard. Gotta go.
Go, guys.
Yep.
Both these teams looking for their first win over on Sheet B. Nova Scotia taking on Team Quebec, and Jill Brothers a 2-0 lead, and she's got 2 in the house, so an important draw here coming up for Gabrielle Lavoie.
Well, needs a half a stone in the forefoot. Really interesting, the last 2 Scotties, it has been junior teams that have represented Quebec.
They brought a veteran, though, Marie-France LaRouche, as their alternate player, and we saw a young lady last few years at the juniors, Laurie St. George, who should be a brilliant player for years to come at this stage. And this draw is brilliant, so nice draw weight to pick up a single, and Nova Scotia leads 2-1 after 2. We were so impressed with Laurie St. George at the juniors, and she's got a bright future coming up in Quebec as well.
Now, she aged out this year, and there is no doubt in my mind that within the next couple, maybe within the next even, that it will be Laurie that will be representing Quebec. Maybe as early as Moose Jaw next year. Very talented.
10.
Whoa.
Easy. Little 10. Down. 10-5.
Yes. Yes. Hard.
Stone wide open, looking for the big roll.
Hard. Hard.
Oh.
Okay.
10-7.
Okay. 11. 11.
Yeah.
My way.
11. Just stay close to it, Carly.
Okay.
You know, McCarville's team
Chris, right
ranked
to it.
outside of the top 50 in the world rankings coming in, but to be honest, they just don't really play enough to get that really any higher. But it's funny, we've seen her many times now at the Scotties, her 7th appearance, and we talked about her playoff pedigree, and she arguably, when she gets hot, one of the best shooters out here, pure shooters.
Really hard, Carly.
Throws a great rock.
Go, 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 Jen, roll. Jen, roll. Hard, right over, right over, right over. Push, push, push. Okay, okay. Yeah, we could definitely bump it a little.
T-line.
Yeah,
No shoot T-line.
Well, Kathy, this week Nunavut made history with their first ever win at the Scotties. It was a great story, and they're on the ice this morning against Alberta. And look at that, Chelsea Carey has 4 right around the house, so final stone to come. The 4th stone thrower is Jennifer Blaney on Team Bodner.
And Jennifer's made a lot of shots this week, has kept her team competitive in many of the games without the experience of so many of the teams. And they're taking on Chelsea Carey and Alberta this morning, and Chelsea having a very, very strong start. Need the 8-foot. There you go.
So nice draw, the team out of the Iqaluit Curling Club in Nunavut. Pick up a single.
I love it. Sorry, Kendra.
You'd mentioned, too, that in that game and so far at the Scotties, Chelsea Carey sort of has that twinkle in her eye, doesn't she? She's playing some good curling.
She's playing very confident. And Kendra is just overswept a little bit, bounces off instead of corner freezing. And so that allows the open hit for BC.
11. Little flop, Jen's way if we can. Okay. 11. Yeah, I think I like. Can I have just a touch more? Because they are going to finish at the end more here. And Kristen's was a little up.
And you're throwing 11, sorry?
Yeah, 11.
Okay. Yeah, nice and crisp.
Okay. Here we go, sir.
You heard her talking about ice conditions and how they were changing even from practice. Well, this team and Sarah Wark, they went 6-1 in provincial playdowns. And Mike Merklinger, he made the ice at those provincials
11.
out in British Columbia. And Sarah saying, you know, that was fantastic ice for us. It had lots of curl, helped us get ready for this event. They only had 9 days between their provincials and getting to these Scotties. So to have Mike making the ice, and now obviously Dave Merklinger is the head ice maker here as well. It's nice to have that little extra curl to be ready for this event, especially in her first Scotties.
Nice roll by Sarah.
Maybe a piece is missing, eh?
Yeah. How about you? Are you missing a piece?
Need to get right to the nose to make that
You
double.
almost have all of it.
No, I mean, we could like try to stay on nose.
Yeah, I was thinking just with like, well, get rid of that, kind of sit on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing is they're going to be shot there. unless we throw a little bit of weight to move it.
I don't know that we can to get that all the way over here.
No, we're not going to get it. I was thinking.
Live look over on Sheet C, Manitoba, and Team Ontario.
Yeah.
Rachel Holman made a peach on her first one. There was a very small port up front, and she drew through it to lie 2. And for Tracy Fleury, tried to come through the port and run it back. Neither option worked. It actually got rid of her own that was in the 4-foot, so that creates even a bigger opportunity for Rachel for the 3. Does not have to be as precise.
They have had a lights-out season so far, Kathy. The best women's team by far in the world, the way they've been playing. And also bringing Marcel Rock back on as coach, I think has been a big help, as well as Rachel trying to become a skip to win 4 Scotties titles before turning 30, which would be pretty impressive. A great draw there. And Ontario leading 3-1. Rachel, by the way, and Joanne both expecting as well. We were talking about Ashley Sipola, so that curling team is expanding by a few.
Yes, it happens.
Is that firm, you said? Is that firm? Firm? Yeah.
Even if you're shorter, that's all right.
Yeah. What am I throwing for a guard?
Yeah, how tight do you want it?
3 is great.
3?
Yeah.
16.5?
16.5?
Yeah.
That tells you how fast the ice conditions are. We did not see the same thing happen in the afternoon and evening yesterday that we saw in the morning, which was that around the 7th end, the slide path yesterday got very flat. We heard them talking about it every sheet that we would update. Again, Dave Merklinger and his crew continuing to work really hard. They dealt with weather early in the week. They dealt with torrential rainfall, always tweaking the ice, trying to provide the best ultimate conditions, the most consistent conditions for the curlers, and they've done a great job.
I was worried for a while we'd be calling the first few morning draws off a TV in the airport in Sydney in the lounge.
Mine's really good.
But it was you know what, very thankful to get here with the luggage. Or I'd be wearing one of your outfits for the morning draw.
No one wants to see that.
Yeah, no.
Whoa, line's perfect. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, Jen. Whoa. Okay. That's fine, really.
Yeah. Okay.
And you throw a little bit of weight to scooch that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to for sure.
Yeah. I think it's there for 2.
Unless we use that catcher. I don't know that that's gonna scoot out.
I know. We have to go here, eh?
Yes, you have to hit it on that side enough that the red goes off the back. It's a sandwich, and you're hoping your yellow will stay.
You just have to move that a little.
Yeah,
but we have to get this going all the way back here.
I think that'll go.
But what, like with what kind of weight?
Yeah.
Like big weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just have to keep my shooter here, right?
Yeah. And then that's not going very far.
I feel like
is there a way to get to it? I think so too.
It's tough.
So
just nose it
gonna
for
move
one.
tons.
It's
No,
either you
this
hit it real
weight.
thick and try to get your shooter, or you try to catch it over there.
I think right there.
I was
right?
just going to bring the
Probably
catcher
easier
up
to
there,
try to-
Kathy.
Yeah, I
Big
don't
weight,
mind-
and you
I
try
don't
use
mind
that
at
red
all.
one there you see on the right side, way in the wings.
Well, there's
Yeah.
2
Like
options, Brian. There is that one where you hit it thin and you count on your stone going over and staying on there, because if you throw that, this stone will go there, this one will go there. The other option is to throw it with less weight, hit the stone right around this area. Now, there's no question that your shooter can go over here, but this rock becomes your problem because it won't go very far. So they are opting for plan A, which is to play as though you're looking at a very thin double.
Well, back in 2016, Kathy, she became known as McCarville the Magician, and she could use a little magic here. Final stone in 2. Bang it. And she does get the catcher a little bit, rolls off the top, though. So just the single for Krista.
One yellow.
A good effort, but just the one. In a 1-1 tie, BC, Northern Ontario. You're watching the Scotties on TSN.
Good force.
Welcome back to Sydney. It is the first time the Scotties back in Nova Scotia in more than 25 years, and the first time the city has hosted the events. The last time was Halifax back in 1992, and there's a young lady that I know that happened to win the Scotties that year. Her name is Kathy Gauthier. It was your first Scotties,
was.
and you were able to win as a rookie. And we're focusing on a rookie skip here this morning in our feature, Northern Ontario and Team BC, as Sarah Wark applied the force. So we're tied up at 1 here with play underway in the third end, and BC with Hammer throwing the red stones.
Very nice come around by Sarah.
11.
Here's a great example of why BC throwing 11 all the time really helps them. They're so used to doing that kind of weight, even if it's a wide open shot, so that when you're sitting in the hack and you can't see much of the shot stone and you're asked to throw an 11, it's not a big adjustment for you. You're throwing the same thing that you would throw if it were wide open.
Carly.
Tendency often when we don't have teams throwing 11s a lot is that they overthrow.
Really hard for a piece.
And I bet she did that here.
11-4, sorry.
And that was Jen's out turn, being the lefty.
I don't mind the guard or right on top. Yeah. Okay. So tight top 12, I think she called. So.
Pretty good here, eh?
Yeah, it's nice speed here. Okay. Give it. Big add, eh? Yeah. Thought she added big.
Okay, where are we?
Tight. Top 12. Whoa.
Line's good. Stay with it, Kendra. Stay with it.
Gotta go a little.
Yep.
Get past the curl.
Line's really good.
Keep going, guys. Get it over there.
Easy,
Cross
easy,
center.
easy.
We can get it.
Yes. Yep, go a little, Sarah.
Gotta bury a piece of it.
Easy.
Yep.
Should be good. Good
shot.
nice.
Really nice, Jen. That's a good spot.
It is a very nice spot. It is quarter tucked. The corner freeze is no longer there. And so for BC, time to clean up the middle.
Okay. Here we go. Right to it. Yes! Hard! Really hard! Really hard right up. Really gotta push, guys. Gotta go. Okay, that's fine.
Carly Sandwith gets 2 yellow stones moving. Shooter stays out front.
Well,
I thought you threw it good.
yeah, it felt good.
And it was an 11-4.
Yeah, under double though now. A little.
Yeah.
Okay.
Softer side.
Even-
Sorry. 12 on that though. Slid tight.
Yeah, I just
It
thought
looked
it
cool.
was gonna finish. Like even halfway down the sheet, I was like, clean.
Yeah. I think that mine, like if you were to call Carly, that's a little wider.
Well, if you can, guys.
Weight's close. Want to go if we can.
Yep, line's good.
Jen trying to replace that
Yep,
stone.
hard. Line's curling more.
A little bit tucked will take away any double opportunity for British
Hey,
Columbia.
easy, it's over curling. Whoa. Little tick if we can.
Okay, that works. Throw the same.
Okay.
Can you see a chunk of this?
Like an inch and a half, 2 inches.
Okay, play this.
Yeah.
I agree. You can't see very much of that, and you can't afford to go by the
Carly,
outside.
Got it straight up.
That's already happened once this end. You have Hammer. It's in a great position. Both of those front stones will go.
Whoa.
Just open it up and make it easier for yourself.
Yes! Hard! Whoa!
Yes!
Roll the top one.
Roll it.
Nice. Nice, Carly.
Over in Sheet B, Nova Scotia 2-1 lead over Team Quebec. And you just have to feel for Jill Brothers. She basically lost her voice entirely this week.
She did.
Hopefully she's feeling better, as Jill looking for win number 1 out of the Mayflower Curling Club in Halifax.
And I think on this one, she's playing the tap on her own stone. She is second shot, trying to promote it. Needs to get it into the forefoot.
Okay, whoa. Yeah. Whoa.
No, it's the audible trying to come through the hole.
And can she rub the yellow? She cannot. So a tough one slides right through.
Can we switch rocks?
I mean, how tough to come through that hole. And she found a way. So
I really don't.
it is 2-2. And we should also mention that the alternate Kim Kelly has arrived behind the bench this morning. She was competing at seniors in Nova Scotia.
Do you like 10?
One of the best players to ever come out of this province, I believe.
Like 9? I like 10. 10. 10. Okay, Chris.
This week, Jennifer Jones will pass her for all-time games played
10 here.
at the Scotties.
10. Yep.
Well, that great double peel by Carly creates an opportunity now for a double by Kristen to lie to.
Yep, hard. Whoa. Nice.
Good.
Well done.
I mentioned Kim Kelly and Jennifer Jones. Actually, it's this afternoon that Jen will officially pass her in that regard for games played.
Nice controlled weight for this. No need to overthrow it. Made sure to stick around. And looking for a double right back.
Yep. Whoa.
On.
No. Yep. Whoa.
Oh. Holy cow.
Yeah, I like that.
Weight just tracks, right?
So Kathy, come in the rings here and just try to avoid setting up a double or an easy double.
Jen only. If you're cleaning Jen only. We're as deep as that one.
Trying to be deep to be.
Can we go even? No, don't want to touch
flat.
it.
Flat.
14-2. Okay, Kristen.
Okay.
Same as yours. Same weight? Yeah.
Okay, Chris.
Set that double.
You've heard the comment a few times, Kathy. The ice has changed since practice. What have you seen? Is it faster out there?
You know what? I don't know that it's faster. I think that there are some spots for sure when you go across the center line because there isn't very much play in that area in the practice. Everybody's going outside in, way out in the wings. But you know what? It's been the same. I've been clocking them from the first end right through. And it's been very, very similar. Kristen a little bit heavy in one on her draws on both of them. Just struggling with draw weight.
Yep. Hard.
Whoa.
Kristen McCarville, bang it, roll it over, off the top.
Good enough.
And yeah, everything out of the rings now.
No? Oh, okay.
McCarville, first appearance at the Scotties back in 2006 in London, Ontario, skipping for Ontario at that time. And back here making her 7th appearance. Trying to get back to that Scotties final.
14-7. You want to go right back to those?
Yeah. In front of the yellow would be great.
Sorry?
In front of the yellow would be great. Kristen's with a 14-2. I think I can give you guys like a 14.5.
Yeah, we were even thinking 14-7's okay,
right? Yeah, because you guys didn't touch
Trying to utilize what you have. So both of those stones just out of the
The
house.
speed is good in this path, Sarah.
Can I have a touch less?
For Sarah, would like to come down ideally to the yellow
It's no different in
stone.
this path than it was to center, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
3-1, Ontario leading Manitoba on sheet C. And Rachel appears to be shot stone, top 8. One to come from Tracy Fleury. Can they get by the guard there, Kath, with the intern and tap it back for 2?
They can. I'm pretty much right behind Tracy. She can see 3/4 of that stone. This is all weight.
Meantime, in our feature, the draw on the way from Sarah Wark. Trying to use that yellow stone. Maybe has a little bit of backing to cause a little bit of problems for Krista McCarville. Final one now on the way. Tracy Fleury. And here comes that guard. A big sweep to try get it by.
Well, just a little soft out of her hand. As soon as she let it go, Tracy said, "You got to go, Liz."
That was McCush and Fife on the brush. It will be a steal. So Ontario cruising. Rachel Holman and company up in that game. 4-1 lead.
Opportunity for Krista
Little half.
to hit it right on the nose and wouldn't have any concerns with either of those stones just out of play.
Hard.
Nice shot, Chris.
Right through the uprights, and shooter sticks around.
Good throw.
That's good. Good sweep.
I think we can come.
So the blank
Nice shot.
attempt to come for
Thought you were just
Sarah
not
Wark.
quite out to it. Your
Okay.
release is fine.
Okay.
Come in.
Okay, Sarah, right to it.
Yeah, we just want to try and hit it on the thinner side to get through those two back there.
Okay. Easy, comfy, or?
Comfy.
Okay. Okay. Straight at it, Sarah. Let's make it.
In a 1-1 tie, final stone here in 3.
Yep.
Sarah Wark attempting the blank.
Hard. Really hard.
And you don't like the sound of that, as she'll bang it right on the nose
Hey, Sarah.
and pick up a single.
One red.
So when we come back, Krista McCarville, Northern Ontario, with hammer in 4. Welcome back to beautiful Cape Breton Island, home to about 132,000 people. We're in Sydney, population about 31,000 in this beautiful city. We've had a great time so far. And we want to send a shout out and a hello to our good buddy Randall Thomas, a duet operator. Randall, a big part of our morning crew. He's responsible for the graphics and words you see on your screen. Randall unfortunately slipped on some ice Sunday, broke his leg. He's having surgery later today. We wish Randall all the best. And a big shout out to our buddy Eddie Grundy. He's now working all 3 draws every day in his place. So Randall, from all of us, and especially from Eddie as well, we say get well soon.
Oh, for sure.
And he's got surgery today, so we're thinking of you, Randall, from the entire crew here at TSN.
Had all that rain early on in the week, and then it froze, and boy, it's been really tricky walking out of the building.
Welcome back to our feature matchup. It is British Columbia and Northern Ontario, and for Sarah Wark, unable to blank that third end, so she leads 2-1, but here in 4 with hammer, it is Krista McCarville throwing the yellow stones, looking for the first deuce of this game, as waiting for a skip to break this thing wide open.
Very much, I kind of feel like both teams have had opportunities so far, and neither capitalizing on misses by their opponent.
Kristen, 10-5. Hard, Kristen.
Hard to
Really
stay.
hard, Kristen.
Right over.
Really
Right
gotta
over,
push,
all the
bud.
way over.
Really
Take it
gotta
over.
push.
Take it over.
Sit.
It's like a 10-4.
11-3.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, Carly.
11. Try to get one pretty high in the house.
Yeah.
I think the last time I threw here, it was pretty close, eh? It was just.
Yeah, it's nice weight. It'll
Yeah.
curl.
Trying to utilize that corner guard because both of those BC stones are behind the tee line. They don't pose an imminent threat to Northern Ontario. I'd love Sarah Wark and her team to have to chase.
Close. Wanna go if we can.
Line's good. You gotta go. Hard line. Hard line.
Hard,
Hard line.
hard
refreshing.
We're in.
The only problem is by coming as close to the guard as they did, you can see that it came out the other side.
Got all of it. You have it all? Yeah.
And Sarah's just looking to see, is that second or third shot stone?
Oh, it's tough.
Okay, 11.
Okay.
I think even if it's close, you need to make a play, and that's what you can see. So wide open.
Whoa. Tenny. Careful. Okay, go, Jen. Go, Jen. Hard, Jen. Really hard, Jen. Really hard, Jen. Good sweep. Nice shot.
Good scrub, holds the shooter on the nose. We've mentioned a few times Sarah here for the first time, but her teammates have all been here before. What do you remember, Kathy, about your first Scotties, and if anything kind of caught you a bit off guard?
I think just the size of the event, and I don't mean a building structure or people in the crowd, but all of the extra dimensions that take place, how much your family and friends want to support you, and just trying to please everybody and not having enough downtime, the exhaustion. You think that you work really hard all year and that you sweep really hard when your skip yells sweep, but you find an extra gear when you get to this national championship, and you work harder, and it is just the overwhelming mental and physical fatigue by the end of the week.
Let's check in. Sheet B, Nova Scotia and Quebec in a 2-2 tie. And shot stone belongs to Quebec there. Back four.
Now that stone just thrown by Gabrielle Lavoie on her final stone.
You know what
put
I mean?
some pressure on Nova Scotia.
I don't know how hard that's going to curl after that guard. So.
Now we've heard Jill speak today, which is
the draw and get our point.
A great sign that she's feeling better.
No chance that she can make a tap and score two. That's buried there pretty good, hey, Kathy?
It is. It's tough to get shot. Absolutely, it's available, but very, very tough to tap it back far enough to bring her stone that is half 12-foot, half 8-foot in for the second point.
Jill Brothers playing with Sarah Murphy and Jen Bryan the front end, and Erin Carmody on this team as well. Remember Erin, a former playoff MVP a few years back out of Prince Edward Island. And what a draw from Jill Brothers right to the hearts for the single. And Nova Scotia leads 3-2.
Now with Northern Ontario not making the rings,
Fight four if you want.
chance for BC. They're trying to protect the stone in the 12-foot, but sliding a little bit too deep.
On the right side anyway. Yeah. 10 probably.
Oh, I thought we played the double.
Yeah.
What am I, 10?
Yeah.
Give a little bit more than I've been giving you.
Yeah, just a bit.
The most important outcome of this shot is not the double, it is the hit and roll underneath, the staggered guards.
Hard! Hard! Whoa!
Yes!
Yeah, whoa!
Whoa!
Okay. Good call. That works.
Nice double from Kendra Lilly.
So much then.
I don't know.
The youngster on this team at 27 years of age. You watch the Canadian juniors a lot, watching your kids throughout the years. And Kendra, one of those players coming up at a junior who skipped in 2010 and that bronze medal for Northern Ontario. I know it's not like the NHL where you actually have scouts and whatnot, but she was a highly sought after player, wasn't she?
Very much so, and I will not be surprised. We were talking about Laurie St. George just before this, Brian. That is somebody who won't surprise me if there are teams, women's teams that have been watching it all, not just from Quebec, but from other provinces, that because you have that designated import, if you wish, that will try to bring her over. We saw a lot more movement in juniors this year than we've seen in the past. Matt Hall, a former skip from Ontario, moving to join Tyler Tardy. in his final year of eligibility and living there. And of course, the results were very good as they're competing for Canada at the Worlds right now.
It's all yours. Gotta go, I think, Sarah.
Back house. Behind the tee
Gotta
line.
go. Gotta go.
It's amazing that Tyler Tardy, one more year of junior eligibility, the first skip ever to win 3 consecutive Canadian juniors, and that event's been around since 1950. So pretty impressive for that young man. As our updates continue, we'll drop in on Alberta and Nunavut. And the 4th rock thrower is Jennifer Blaney, final stone for the team from Nunavut against Alberta, and a chance to get back in it, pick up 2, and make it a 3-point game. Final stone.
And they are just looking more comfortable all the time. It's a little bit of a
Come on, girls, you got it.
David and Goliath match this morning. You have all that experience with Chelsea Carey. And Hadhammer took 4 last end. That's why the score is what it is. But they just keep playing hard, feeling comfortable with draw. Wait, there's your 2 and get yourself back within 3.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Nice draw from Jennifer. So 6-3 Alberta leads there after 4.
And they are loving this event.
That's their first deuce, by the way, since their 2nd game versus Team Ontario for Team Nunavut.
7, 8, 7, 8.
Right to it, no bounce.
8.
That stone is buried, belonging to Northern Ontario, so trying to come down on top.
Still gotta go.
When it starts to go, we're 8.
15, 10.
Wait's really nice, Chris.
And our drop-ins continue. Ontario, Manitoba. And this looks to be a play for 2 here for Tracy Fleury with her final stone.
It is indeed. The Holman stone is half in the 8-foot and 12-foot.
No backing,
and so she needs to outdo that. Already lying 1.
Line's good. 15. Good.
And her draw weight, very nice. So 2 on the board.
2 red.
And pulls within 1. So Tracy Fleury brings her team a little bit closer. Another famous Fleury here as well. Kathy, we've talked about a few times. Marc-Andre Fleury.
Who's not here.
Who is not here, but his banner is certainly here. Retired is number 29. He played for the Screaming Eagles, and there he is. Those 3 Stanley Cups with the Pittsburgh Penguins. And great run last year with Las Vegas Golden Knights, as the Knights look to get back into the playoffs as well. They are currently on a 6-game road trip. They've clinched a playoff spot this year's version of the Cape Breton Screaming Eagles.
And how about the Winnipeg Jets?
Tell me more. How about them, Kathy?
It's my team.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I know, it's a shock, you and I.
Wait's good. Line only.
Real, guys.
Skip stones here in 4.
Now, a lot of discussion about what to play on this shot. With BC not being frozen, Krista looked at whether she could chip the stone sideways to lie 2. The challenge is if you do that where your shooter goes, you set up the double. And so the final decision was to try to corner freeze.
Great angle if they can get it there. And I believe red and BC still shot stone.
Just that little bit short on her draws, was short on both in the first. Just that little bit short now.
Yeah, I think even if you end up being like this, it's not terrible, right? Or
Yeah, no, that's bad.
That's blasted.
Yeah.
Okay, discard.
Yeah. Where did you just have me here?
Yeah. Here. Okay, you got it. Just a 3, Sarah.
So 15-1 on her first. 15-8.
Anywhere in front of the rock.
So as you look on, there is Rick and Lorraine Lang, the coach, and Lorraine is the alternate. Well, a real good connection to actual Team BC, and this young lady here in Sarah Wark. So the connection is Sarah's aunt is Tracy Kennedy. And Tracy won back-to-back Scotty titles with Heather Houston in 88-89 out of Thunder Bay with Lorraine. And she's here as an alternate this year. Well, Sarah's uncle is Bruce Kennedy, and he played with Al Hackner in 92 as a lead, winning the Brier for Northern Ontario, and Rick Lang was on that team. So definitely a good connection there for Sarah with the Lang family. And to wrap up that story, Sarah's grandfather, Darwin Wark, competed in the Brier back in 1959, representing Northern Ontario, and doing so out of the Fort William Curling Club as well. And back then, Kathy, Grandpa would take the train, and it was in Quebec City that year. And as the train goes, you pick up players, and who's on the train? Well, the Richardson team out of Saskatchewan, who won that year. So it's pretty cool how you have all these tie-ins and history of the sport. And so this young lady, yes, her first Scotties appearance, but boy, oh boy, does she have the bloodlines in her family as well.
Well, and Rick, when he came to visit us the other morning, told us that her grandfather and the Richardsons became lifelong friends, not necessarily from competing in the Brier, but from the time that they spent on the train together en route to Quebec.
A similar weight.
Well, a very effective guard. So this is the force.
Final stone here in 4. Krista McCarville would love to put it right on the Scotties' hearts.
It's not moving much yet. T-line.
Sarah in, it's not curling.
Sarah Potts, the daughter of Lorraine and Rick.
Nice shot. Good shot, Krista.
Trying to get it to curl over. It stops, and it's a good stone for a score of 1 for the team out of the Fort William Curling Club in Thunder Bay. We're tied up at 2 after 4. We're getting closer to that championship round of 8, and that begins on Thursday afternoon. Both these teams trying to get there. Our feature this morning, Northern Ontario and Team BC, and they've traded singles back and forth so far, so we're tied up at 2, and here in 5, it is BC with Hammer throwing the red stones.
And we've had this format in juniors for quite some time, and I think that sometimes teams think so much about just got to make the championship pool, but as you said this morning, Brian, a really important reminder is that your record goes with you. So making the championship pool, I mean, it's important, but if you don't have a great record, you're going to be facing 4 really tough teams from the other pool when you get there, and it still is only the top 4 overall that advance to playoffs.
Hard, guys. Hard line, Kristen, go.
Yep, hard line. Hard, Chris.
Okay. 16-7.
So Kathy, just to follow that point up, is we check the standings. So yes, the top 4 from each pool move on to a championship pool of 8. And as an example, look at Team Canada Pool B. They're 2-2, same with Saskatchewan, New Brunswick. Keep in mind, they're going to take on the top 4 teams from the other pools. So you look in Alberta, on Ontario, and we'll see who comes out of there, the top 4. And same for Manitoba. If they happen to qualify at 2-2, for example, they're crossing over and taking on some good teams. So you carry that record with you. Top 4 make the playoffs, and then it's the Page playoff system. You got the 1-2 game, the 3-4 game, etc. And the championship on Sunday here in Sydney.
Hard, guys, you gotta go. Hard.
Yep. Hard. Okay.
That's good weight. I don't want to really leave that there. Yeah, I almost don't mind this though.
Weight. Shoot.
And then they run it.
Good weight,
Well,
Jen.
her numbers
Really
continue to be strong this morning.
11.
It's an all-around very strong player.
11, Carly. Okay, straight up. Nice 11 here.
I can only imagine how many curling rinks growing up that Sarah was tagged along with her parents, and you can speak to that, Kathy. You're a very successful competitive curler for a long time, and your 2 kids, great junior curlers. Is that just sort of part of the psyche of a curling family?
It is very much. I used to take Eitan and Jacques when they were babies and put them at the end of the sheet, dress them warmly, and go throw rocks for a while. And their dad did the same because when I was married to Ron, he was playing an awful lot at the time. That just is it. And your curling club family, the members that are there are your family. They help watch your kids while you throw rocks for an hour. And that's how both of my kids wound up playing. They just got sick of watching me and thought they might as well try to.
Were you pregnant ever when competing at a Scotties
Yes, I
or
had 2
Worlds?
children.
Yeah, well, when you were competing at a Scotties or
I always say to Gaetan that she played in her first Scotties in 1996 before she ever had a chance to play in a provincial championship.
Very
I was
cool.
definitely pregnant with her in Thunder Bay.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Home of this team out of the Fort William Curling Club in Thunder Bay,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
where they produce great curlers and hockey players out of that city.
Hit that too thin.
Just too thick, a little thinner, and she winds up making the double and, more importantly, staying behind the stagger.
Okay, 11 over here. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hard, Jen.
Go, Jen.
Really got to go, Jen. You really got to push hard here. Really, really got to push. Really got to go, Jen.
Directional sweeping. Jen Rusnell, all she's got, and they'll get a piece of the yellow. Away it goes.
Right out, Sarah. What?
There's so much talk, Kathy, about the brooms and the brushing heads and the fabric over the last few years, and now everyone on the same page. But it's funny, you still see that technique and the directional brushing, and you see at times actually teams get caught. You're working so hard, and then it's the other sweeper on it to actually hold it, and teams still get caught with that at times.
Well, they do. The latest
You think it drags?
thinking.
Well, I don't know. There's this
Just
much
listen
space,
to them.
Because if it doesn't, then I don't know that we want to play the double peel. No.
Well, this is not easy, but
I like that.
I don't know. They got a big
We
angle
can go
on
around
them.
that one.
If it drags, I like the double peel.
Well, no, if it drags, so go look.
Well,
I
I
can see
don't
it on
know if
screen.
it does.
I
It looks a little too sharp to drag.
doesn't. I don't think it does.
Okay.
And I'm not. I think if we do it and it doesn't,
Whatever
we're giving
you
up
like.
2. It doesn't drag.
We don't think it drags, but if you like the double peel, that's fine.
Well, what do you guys like?
Just coming around it.
We thought around it.
Okay.
Like around theirs, you know? Well, one or the other.
Well, the concern is that because there is separation between those 2 guards, when rocks are frozen, drag is automatic. You can do the physics with that, but when there's separation, the more separation you have, then it just becomes 2 stones that are hitting each other, and Kendra's concern from the hack is feeling there's too much space between those stones. There is no drag, and you're going to wind up leaving a guard there anyways. So if that's the case, why not try to get to the 4-foot? And even though her draw numbers were back up today, a little bit deep, and more importantly, just no line on that whatsoever.
You like this?
Yeah. All right, 15-4.
So that's where it becomes arguable. If you have less space than that, even if they're not touching, the drag effect will definitely be in play. That's where you get too much space, and it's like just lining up 2 rocks to hit each other, and probably in hitting it, you're going to leave a guard up front.
I pulled a bit off
Work.
again there.
8.
Stay close in.
7.
8. Whoa.
7.
Looks like lots. 8, 9. Okay.
It's coming down.
Starting to go.
I might have moved that. I don't. Okay. I'm wrong.
Jen. Really hard, Jen.
Harley.
Really hard, Jen. Really hard, Jen. Go. Really hard, guys. Really hard. Go.
Okay. Okay. 15-1.
But it probably just jams anyway.
Yeah, but
What about 3/4?
What? How much?
3/4?
Over 3/4.
what if we just played like a draw and just kind of bumped it
But
back?
for them to be sitting 2?
I think whatever she
We won't be
calls, we
shot,
Okay.
Freeze?
but I mean, work with it.
Are we going to be second?
No, but we can bump it a little.
You like that?
Whoa. Little bump?
I mean,
Okay.
we can hit it off, but
Yeah.
okay. You like bumper?
Sure.
Let's have a peek over on sheet A as Northern Ontario discusses their options. Alberta Nunavut. And we believe it looks like yellow shot stone.
Yeah.
I believe that you're right.
Back hearts. And one to come from the 2016 champ, Chelsea Carey.
And there are guards up front as you're starting to see them come into play. So for Chelsea sitting in the hack, that yellow stone that is shot is buried.
that's light.
So out of her hands, they'll pick her up.
Hard.
And that's Rochelle Brown, Dana Ferguson, the front end, Sarah Wilkes.
Hard line,
in
too.
the house
Hard
calling
everything.
line.
Hard, Rochelle. Okay.
And just out of her hand, you could hear from
Hard,
Chelsea.
Go. Try and get shots.
A little bit light and not to be. So, I believe a steal of 1. Yeah, they'll confirm it. So Nunavut
Sorry.
staying alive, down by 2 after 5. That Alberta team out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary.
Whoa! 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 9-8. Go, Carly. Go, Carly. Hard. Hard, 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 hard. Okay, okay. 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 10.
And I think that we're hearing the confidence or lack thereof by Northern Ontario.
A bit more.
Hers is a pretty.
That stems from not
Yeah.
making all the shots the way that you want to. All that discussion that we listened to from Krista and Kendra yelling up and down the ice on Kendra's final stone.
Okay, 10, let's roll in.
Seems at every level that Krista's competed at, she's been very successful. Back in her junior days, competed in 4 Canadian juniors, had a record above 500 every time. Won a silver back in the day for Canada at the Winter University Games in Italy back in 2003 as well.
Whoa, whoa.
And they've won 3 of the 5 events they've played in this season. McCarville, the hit, trying to flip it over behind cover. And still pretty much wide open as she was attempting that hit and roll.
They're just expecting it to curl a little bit more this morning than it is.
Do you like this?
Yeah. Got a 9-6. 2/3.
Okay.
11?
Yeah. Or 12, do you like?
Okay.
Yeah, 12.
You got it, nice and clean.
That'll let it come up a bit more.
Yeah.
I kind of think 12 here. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that was my first thought.
Okay.
We were thinking 12. We thought maybe it looked like ice for 11, but it'll hold here.
It does, yeah, it does hold here right now.
Simple terms,
12
Kathy, what's the difference, let's say, between a 10 and a
30.
12 as they chat numbers?
Oh, a lot. I mean, beyond just the pure seconds that it takes between the hog lines to get there, a 10 is more like a regular hit. And so it will run much straighter. It doesn't have the chance to catch the curl. A 12 is actually really quiet. So she's going to be having enough weight just to get the curl and tap it back. But the difference between 11 and 12 is the difference of having it start to pick up the curl early and run for a while before it takes the curl.
Is that fair to say, like hack or board in that area?
11 would be hack, 12 would be a little bit less.
Just by the guard, and whatever number you want to call, that's a pretty good shot.
What you get, Chris?
However, I'm not sure how much Krista can see. If she can get to the nose, there are 2 other yellows in there.
It's close. Whoa, what's that?
Hard!
Oof.
Nice. Good. It might come back onto the one, like just one step back, but the way it's spinning, it might
the way it'll
get out.
spin. You're like 8.5?
I think so.
Like
Throw
edge?
big weight, get as much of the nose as you can for 3. To lie 3, not to take 3.
I was just
No,
about
like
to
BCS last
say
shot,
what a great job you're doing this morning, Kathy. I was just about to remind you that
No,
you're
but
doing
it
fantastic.
really turns things around.
Right, for sure.
And would put pressure back on BC probably for the first time in a very long time.
You have what you need.
I think this is good with 8.5. I think I should take a little
The striking bands on these stones, Kathy, just to try give people at home perspective on how much maybe at your curling club, how much action you get, and the difference to the action you get here.
It's a combination of both things. It's that the ice is so good, and it's so good all the way across. At curling clubs, often when you're near the boards, if you have boards, or out in the wings, it gets frosty because you don't play there because you can't. This goes right across, and the striking bands, it makes them so lively.
Oh, boy.
Dear. So that double was for sure there with the striking bands that you were talking about, Brian, but that is just execution and a chance now for 3.
Okay, big shot here, guys.
Yeah.
They had 2 draws down here that were super heavy. Is it just really quick?
I think it's still pretty quick here. I think that we haven't thrown a lot here though. It's just those couple, right?
Yeah. So I just know that they were using this path and they were going deep every time.
Yeah, you're right. So let's do 15-4 to 15-6 then.
Yeah, nice and crisp.
You know, Kathy, it's worth pointing out too, her first game
here we go,
in
Sarah.
her first Scotties was against Nova Scotia, and they had to score a 4 to get their first win in comeback fashion. And to be honest, they were not the better team in that game. And since that moment, they've gotten better and better, more confidence. And what an opportunity here in this game against a former silver medalist. Final stone in 5 and a draw for 3.
It's nice. Take a look. 14-8.
Sarah Wark has had fantastic draw weight all week thus far, and she comes through again. That is 3 for BC, and the first 3-ender allowed by Northern Ontario this week. 5-2. British Columbia leads here at the Scotties.
The 2019 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Sponge Towels Paper Towel. Nothing absorbs like it.
We are enjoying our time here in Sydney, Nova Scotia, the city founded by the British back in 1785, now home to about 31,000 people on Cape Breton Island's east coast. Well, during the 5th end of the afternoon draws at this week's Scotties, TSN revealing the greatest Canadian curlers of all time. TSN compiled a 31-person panel of experts, including writers and broadcasters for the voting. Well, today we'll unveil the best second, of course, Don McEwen yesterday, the best lead of all time, as we'll announce the winners throughout the week. And of course, more info on tsn.ca/curling. I was one of those voters, and it was very tough, I'll tell you that.
Impossible.
BC, Northern Ontario, our feature this morning, and BC leading 5-2 after 5.
The 2019 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by New Holland, #TogetherBlue, by Pioneer Hybrid, serving Canadian farmers for over 70 years, and by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Count them up, Victor.
Count them up. 5.
And what a lovely shot from Casey Scheidegger. And that sets up our feature as we switch focus to Pool B this afternoon. Kerry Galusha 3-1. Casey Scheidegger wildcard 3-1. 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time this afternoon from Sydney. As Vic Roeder, Cheryl Bernard, Russ Howard, Kathy Gauthier will have your coverage. And for Kerry Galusha, what a great start in her 16th Scotties appearance, and a great chance to finish above 500 for the first time and get herself into that championship round of 8. As Kerry is playing with tons of confidence and looking great so far.
Well, she
here
is.
In Sydney.
And you know what? That tandem between her and her coach, John Epping, is really wonderful to watch. Last night he called a timeout when Kerry was going to play a tough tap for 2, and he saw a very thin pick for 3. She just sat in the hack and threw it with confidence, made it. And he is just fist pumping behind the bench. They're wonderful to watch together, and it's producing some really interesting results.
So that game this afternoon, and
Go, Carly.
Kerry taking on Team Wildcard. Well, John Epping will be vying to be Team Wildcard at the Briar in Brandon. The play-in game for him on the Friday night against Brendan Bottcher.
Bump it a bit.
Want to nose it?
I don't mind the nose.
So in our feature matchup here in the 6th end, a nice draw from Sarah Wark, picks up 3, and the first big score of this game, and she leads 5-2 here in 6 with Hammer back to Northern Ontario.
electing to play the double.
Yep, hard. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You could just choose to tap these stones back, create something that BC could jam onto.
Real good.
Shot.
It is time for our Numbers After 5, brought to you by Pioneer Hybrid, serving Canadian farmers for over 70 years.
Well, and it's really interesting because the bottom line doesn't match the top line. The numbers are actually better. The front end for Northern Ontario outshooting BC. Kendra Lilly at 90% is absolutely winning that battle. The difference, that's at the skip position where Sarah Wark is at 88% to Krista McCarville 75, and that is where the points go on the board.
Nice toss, bud.
Well, we told that story. You know, Rick Lang and Lorraine, they could have had a pretty good scouting report on this young skip that now calls Chilliwack, BC home.
You ever like to come around?
Yeah, we can
And
draw.
Sarah Wark is impressing a lot of people out there thus far.
I think it's probably easier than hit and roll.
Yeah. Okay, you got it.
Rick's such a great player too. Those 10 Briars, won 3 championships, 2 world gold. He was a fabulous shooter.
And one of the nicest guys that you are ever going to meet.
Absolutely.
That looks real close.
Little wide.
Lots of room.
Weight's good.
Lots
Loves
of room.
the game and the development of it.
It's all Sarah's. Got to cross. Sarah, if you can go. We got tons of room here.
I'm trying to wait just till
Trying
the
to
end.
utilize the stone at the
Sarah,
back,
go.
not the corner guard as much.
Gotta go really hard. Really hard.
All right, let's put you back to work here, Kathy. Not that you weren't working, but Manitoba, Ontario, an update on Sheet C.
Well, this has been a situation this end where for Team Holman, they've been trying to clear guards and have been running Manitoba stones back and actually replaced a couple of times. On her first one, Rachel Holman ran a stone straight back and just replaced the 2 in the 4-foot. So this is it again, this time running her own.
Joe.
Has to curl up for Rachel. She'll drive it back, catch the 1 red.
So a steal of 1. And that game is all tied up.
At one point, it was a 4-1 advantage for Ontario.
11-6.
And a good battle back from Tracy Fleury, tied up at 4 after 6.
Or we could just hit. Make the double.
I can't hear.
Actually, let's go here, Jen. Make sure we stick
Okay.
around.
Like a 10.
Yep.
Whoa.
No. Just 10.
Close. Whoa.
No.
Whoa.
Roll.
No, 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 no. Okay, that's good.
That works. That's good, Jen.
That last one she shot like with more of a pop.
Do you like just ripping it?
Kind of like picking it? Is that what she said?
Or do you want to stick around here?
Yeah.
Just ripping their card. Sticking around's nice, actually.
Yeah.
Do you like 11?
Okay. Yeah, let's make it.
Yeah, I like sticking around. Nice 11 here.
And the reason they want to stick around is that there's a very easy double for Northern Ontario if necessary. The other thing is, for the team can utilize the corner guard
Yep,
if you do roll out.
Little up. Really gotta go.
So want to stick around to make that corner guard useless for Northern Ontario if it's buried.
Whoa, Carly, go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Whoa. 10.
And can't hold the shooter, but yellow goes.
Can be like a little slower than what I've been throwing.
And because that double is there, we'll ignore both of those red stones and ask Kendra to bury around that corner guard. And Krista can always take on that double as the end progresses.
Weight's really close.
Mine's good.
I'd like to go.
Yeah.
Mine's good. It'll get
Room, 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 room.
Weight's really
Sarah,
good.
go, Sarah. Hard, Sarah.
Hard.
Keep going.
Hard.
Keep going. Hard, Sarah. It's curling. Go. Hard.
Hard.
Go. A little more.
Trying to bury it around that corner guard, Sarah Potts.
Good
A
sweep.
big scrub, and
Good shot, Kendra.
Bit of it's tucked, but still pretty much available.
There. 11. Hey, if we get the top one, that's fine.
Pretty straight here, hey, Chris? Carly threw an 11-4.
Carly's came up nice here.
Yeah.
I thought it was 11-6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's how much you can see, but again, because they play that quieter weight on a regular basis, there is no adjustment for the kind of weight that Kristen has to throw from what she normally would throw.
So I guess then people at home are going, okay, then Kathy, then why don't all the teams do that?
Well, more and more teams are, Brian, and in fact, that's one of the things that I always encourage the teams that I coach. But it's a hard sell sometimes, especially with juniors. You want to play more weight all the time, but 10s don't give your rock a chance to curl. 10s don't help you on straight ice, but the quieter weights give you many more options, and more teams are doing
over
it.
there?
Well,
I think whatever she calls, guys.
Okay.
Like coming that way?
I think so.
So freeze, and if we bump
Not
it a bit,
much
that's
more
okay
than you
too,
just
right?
threw.
Yeah, similar
Maybe
weight,
like
eh?
yeah,
a little
hair
more.
more. Looks like a little more, but
Weight's close. Line only.
Hey,
we're all there.
We have a bit of room right now.
Back 8. Back 8.
Oh,
Yeah.
got a curl.
Looking to freeze.
I can't finish it. No.
No, it's lots of weight.
Go like around it?
No. Just sits right there. That's not the worst. Okay.
Well, last end was big, not only for the 3 points, but one of my favorite parts of that key shot was before Sarah Wark even got to the hack and what she said to her front end and to herself.
Okay, big shot here, guys.
And that is huge. Years ago, they took a look at why teams seem to miss draws for 3s and 4s. And one of the things they found is that the pre-shot routines changed, that teams didn't practice as hard on the motions, and that the sweepers just took it lighter. And so that was a reminder to herself. This is a really big point, and to her sweepers, and it was a big point, and it was made.
The key shot brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. And this young lady definitely knows her curling history as well. And chatting with her a few days ago, I asked her, you know the last time BC won one of these things? She said, yep. 2006, Kelly Scott, who of course went back-to-back. It was Kelly Law back in 2000, and our good friend Linda Moore with a different format, undefeated, back in 1985. And I'll tell you what, Sarah Wark making some noise here in her first appearance in Sydney.
I know, I like this.
That's similar to the line that you just shot 2 ends ago. In the 4th, it was like here, it was really straight there.
Yeah, that's true.
So we know the line.
So a little bit more. I think it was about there.
Yeah.
Let's go a hair more.
Well, we talk a lot about curling and juniors, and
it's a little light, but
you can throw a rock around the ice and find someone who's either won one or a world gold. Well, Sarah Daniels out of BC is another good young player coming up.
Very good.
Women's player out of British Columbia.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Saw her in the finals this year. She has been there before.
Across the middle when we have to be
I think
there.
she made her first final as a 17-year-old.
Oh, she was very young.
Unbelievable.
T-line.
There, Sarah.
Yeah. Back 4.
Okay, well then.
Weight's really good.
You got room. Lots of room, you guys. Lots of room.
Weight's great.
Sarah's, if anything.
Little bump.
We can't really sweep it because it's a big bump. Just need less ice. We need way less ice.
And that has been the story of the day. Line and weight. Just the broom not quite in the right spot.
Update time. A lot of rocks in play on sheet A. Alberta a 2-point advantage right now over Team Nunavut, and one to come here from Chelsea Carey.
Well, and this is the force, and that yellow stone that you saw shot that was in the crotch of the 2 Reds, that's the final stone thrown by the Nunavut 4th rock thrower Jennifer Blaney. Talked about their comfort
Mine's great.
out here. Well, they certainly found the right place to put the broom. And so for Chelsea Carey, who has a huge lead, having some pressure put against her.
You're fine.
Chelsea Carey in her 4th Scotties appearance. She has found the podium every time. A couple of bronze medals and, of course, that gold medal in 2016, Grand Prairie, Alberta. And she's having a pretty strong tournament thus far. Back to our feature, the jam on the yellow, but BC still lying the 4 with 1 to come from Krista McCarville.
Well, I think no matter what, it's still going out, even if I throw a 10, right?
Well, just because that one's right there, like we probably, if you hit nose with 10, I don't know that that's going to go.
Yeah, I might have to throw 9.5.
9.5?
Yeah.
Just on the nose?
Yeah, this is going to be straight, though.
Yeah.
And here?
Yeah, I think with a nice release of 9.5, that should.
Yeah.
The concern is if you don't throw enough weight and you get to the nose with softer weight, it doesn't move the back one enough that the shot stone right now doesn't go very far. And in fact, you don't want to give up a steal of 1.
You got it, Krista.
So nose with a little bit of extra weight will move both of those red stones as you look at Kendra in front of it for the single.
Final stone here in 6. Krista McCarville facing 4. Needs to hit and stick right on the nose to pick up her 1. Bang it, move the red, and that's a job well done from Krista McCarville. To stay in this thing, it is 5-3 BC. Here at the Scotties in Sydney, Nova Scotia.
That's so scary.
16 teams are here in Sydney, 14 member provinces and territories, Team Canada, Team Wildcard, all vying for a chance to represent our country at the Women's Worlds. And our feature matchup this morning, BC Northern Ontario. And that hit against 4, critical for Krista McCarville. She stuck around, so here in 7, it is BC, a 5-3 advantage with Hammer throwing the red stones.
Line's got lots of room right now, you guys. Lots of room right now.
The biggest challenge for Northern Ontario is the confidence with where the broom is and that little bit off on draw weight. But we talked about the numbers after 5, that the percentages are pretty good. They've had good draw weight. It's been the outcome that's not been ideal.
15-9.
Yeah, I think we got to go back to it.
Yeah. To it? Yeah.
Yeah, we could go right to it.
And one of the challenges, too, for this BC team,
Right to it.
So this
just saw Jen throw. They all live in different communities.
This is definitely less.
Jen in Prince George, Carly's in Shawinigan Lake, Kristen the 3rd in Squamish, and Sarah lives in Chilliwack. So, I mean, that's not news.
No.
A lot of these teams do that, but there are challenges where we talked about Northern Ontario, you know, 2 live in Thunder Bay, 2 in Sudbury. At least you got a buddy to go and throw rocks with and sort of push each other a little bit if need be.
Weight's close.
And a lot of teams are like that. You know, both of the teams that we're featuring this morning don't have players that live in the same city. But as you say, at least with Northern Ontario, there's 2 pairs that have a chance. That is the way of the world now. You almost have to plan training weekends. Northern Ontario has had 2 training weekends where they got together.
Really nice. I think that's
Since they won the Spiel in Eveleth, which was their start as this foursome.
It's amazing, too, and that's why, I mean, I love it for many reasons. The mixed doubles format, watching it at the Olympics, and Caitlin and John win gold for Canada, but you can have 2 people, find some ice, and you can practice together, and that is your team. So
Okay.
opens up a lot of opportunities for players that can't commit to that 4-person team.
Same
Well, I
way,
think we're
or
going to go intern maybe.
or should we come that way? Probably, this is probably a better
That's
way.
not bad if you're short.
Yeah, okay. So I got to throw a little bit less.
Your same weight might be
Or on this side, you think that's going to be close?
Let's say hi to Sheet B, Nova Scotia and Quebec leading 4-3. And there you see shot stone belonging to Jill Brothers, Team Nova Scotia, and she does have Hammer, and she is settling in for an intern draw to pick up a pair. And there are some high guards and a port to deal with there, Kathy.
Well, there are, and you know, it seems like such a big hole, but because of how this ice runs before it starts to curl, all of a sudden those guards in your peripheral vision do come into play, but right now it seems the weight is more what they're waiting on.
Okay.
They were able to beat Marianne Arsenault in the provincial final.
All on her own.
And well done. So Nova Scotia has the lead 5-4. And boy, Marianne went on a run last year in Penticton. Had a fantastic Scotties. And these young ladies looking for their first win, and they have a lead after 7.
Do you like the rip again?
Yep.
This is playing the scoreboard. You're up 2 with last rock. Open up that front, force your opponent to make a better guard. Still lots and lots of rocks to come. Keep it simple if you can.
Watch it off this red. Watch it off this red. Okay.
Chris, what numbers are you? Never mind.
As a front-end player, Kathy, I'm just curious, what, in your mind and the women you played with, the best qualities in a leader and a skip?
So you can add. Okay.
Somebody who, it sounds awful to say, but doesn't have a lot of emotion on the ice, because, you know, we've seen some great players that have a lot of emotion, but you want to look down the ice and feel like this person is in control, and you don't want to see somebody who looks riddled with anxiety because, you know, you're not playing as well as you can. You want somebody who's quietly confident that when they're up or down, they're not jumping around. So that's rules me out completely. But no, when I think of, you know, the 3 great women that I had the opportunity to play and win with, Connie Laliberty, Jennifer Jones, and Lois Fowler, all 3 of those women were just quietly confident whether we were up or down, and it feeds through the team, and it was wonderful.
Straight rip is fine. Comfy.
And making a lot of shots is another quality.
Don't miss.
Yeah.
Yes, you really got to go. Really, really, really got to go, guys. Really got to push. Really got to go hard, 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 hard.
Trying to save it here for Kristen Pilot.
Good.
And she gets 2 yellows to go.
Sorry, my first. That's okay.
That does leave those guards up there, an opportunity for Northern Ontario.
Short's okay, right? That was tight. Okay, so not much more. Nope. It's a little more than her last.
Yeah.
Like it.
I added. Top 8. Weight's good. Want to go. Top 12.
Jen,
Gotta go. Jen.
This is the spot that has run very, very straight today on them. Crossing that line now.
Hard. Whoa, not tapping. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, we don't want to
Lock
tap.
it
No. Good. Shot.
I don't know why.
She did not want to lock it on. Okay.
Why though?
Shot.
Same thing.
I'm going to ask you that. Why, Kathy?
Well, I think that what Krista might be thinking is you put the 2 together and you lock them on, it increases the odds of making the double, or if you nut it and put it back and you're right on top, it reduces the odds of being able to steal in this end. So now to make this double on a run back, she has to hit it a lot more precise because there is space between those 2 stones.
Wash it off the red. Okay.
So a bit of a plan B, but able to get 1 yellow to go. As we're down to Skip Stones here in 7.
Yeah,
good. Okay. Just keep making the button bigger.
Have to come the same way, no?
Well, a good audible. They saw it coming off the red.
Just a touch, yeah. Okay.
Weight is good. We'll be able to finish it. We just can't jump it. This is less ice than I had, though.
As long as we have Kendra's weight, that same like top 8 weight,
Yeah.
we'll be good.
Okay.
If it's a little bit more, then we're gonna definitely have to go Jen.
Yeah. Okay. It's a little bit quicker here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15 and a half, so.
So they're right in that area where if she is a little bit heavy or anything full on release, it will run straight and not move at all, even with draw weight. But if she's at the target and with that top 8 weight, it will have that finish.
How much? How much? T-line. T-line back 4.
Jen.
T.
Jen.
Back 4. Yeah. T-line.
Krista trying to make that stone curl.
Keep going. Keep going.
So Jen Gates,
Hard.
a directional sweeping, little tap on the yellow.
That made a big difference. Krista was staying way out there.
A little more curl and it would have been fine.
She has a double for sure. You can see most of that rock. Look at it. It's like wide open.
I know. It's half, but you should be able to double it. It's so long.
Give yourself a pat for the last one.
Yep. Even if we could ever get to just the inside of nose a little bit.
Yeah. It's so long.
Yeah.
It's not wide open, but it's
11,
certainly gettable. And that's why Krista was hoping for more of a finish, because if that stone that she just threw is
Try and get
tucked
to the inside.
another 6 inches
Getting
to
to
the
11.
right as you look at it,
Well, she's going to inside.
really tough shot for BC.
Okay.
Yeah, we just weren't sure if you were trying to play the double and roll out, or if you're
No,
going
we'll
to
try and
inside.
get to the inside,
Yeah,
yeah.
makes sense.
So get to the inside of that yellow stone, roll in a bit, and make the double. That's the plan.
11.
It is, and
We're
for
playing the
Sarah,
double or
she's
no?
on the
No.
inside of
We're
the
trying to
line
get
that
to the
tends to
inside.
track.
Okay.
We'll just pop that one
I
open.
would think.
So there will be some
How
movement.
much weight?
Yeah.
She's throwing.
10-8. 11. Close. 10. Close. Stay close. Please. Jen.
Sarah Wark, her first
10.
here in 7, and now it's Jen Rusnell's turn to try to get that curl.
Go. Hard.
Not to the inside. She'll get them both moving
Good. Yeah, more, Chris.
out of that 4-foot area, and the shooter actually sticks around, but for third shot
Okay.
stone.
Hey, Sarah,
works.
get them all out of the way.
And for Sarah, she's opened up the 4-foot.
Get it full 4, then she can't come to it. Right?
So a little bit less weight.
Yeah. Where do you want this to be?
Top button.
Top
Very.
button. Okay.
The in-turn draw is also available
Yeah, a little less.
to Sarah Wark, depending on where Krista winds up here. Probably thinking about Broome at this point and what the weight will be like.
It's almost more.
It's still there.
So the
Go
on-turn
on,
draw and a big
wait.
one here for
No,
Krista
it's
McCarville.
trying.
It's back 8.
No, it's not
Yes,
that
it
much,
is.
is it?
Yes, it's back 8, back 12.
I think you're past that one anyway.
It's lots. We can't touch it.
So Jen not very confident in the weight, as you can hear, and this thing has to slow down. Krista wanted it top button, and that glides on by, so it will be an open draw with backing for Sarah Wark.
Shoot, sorry guys.
On the other side, you can't, not on this side.
Okay, T-line. Okay. Seems to just be
Krista
coming
just
down
struggling
a bit better,
with
hey?
the feel
Do
today.
you think it's coming down a bit better on theirs there? I don't know.
Just a couple
That
of
was
feet
a
off.
14.23.
Oh, what's it? So
Yeah.
I can throw 15?
Yeah, 14.
Some days the heart seems so easy, and sometimes the paint feels
Let's
even
make it,
harder.
Sarah. Here we go.
Nice and crisp, you got it.
Okay, let's make it. Where? 7.
I think we're okay.
Careful.
7.
8. 7. 8.
Do you need
7.
backing?
Yes.
Carly, go.
We're good, Carly. We're
We
good.
need backing.
We're
Hard,
good.
hard.
7.
Whoa.
7.
Jen. Okay, you're good. Right
We're
on
good.
top, Jen. Yep, right on top.
Okay.
And she is good. Lovely weight, little
call,
tap,
Sally.
and that'll work for a single.
One red.
Sarah Wark working on another win
Felt a
here
little
in Sydney.
strong. What was it?
Welcome back to Center 200. Home to this year's Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Championship weekend approaching, the gold medal game on Sunday. And of course that championship round of 8 beginning Thursday afternoon. And a single in 7 for BC, so they lead at 6-3 here at 8. Hammer back to Northern Ontario and Krista McCarville and lead Stones on the way. This one from 29-year-old Sarah Potts.
Yes! Hard!
And another strong game statistically for Sarah.
Okay, well. Sit.
Okay.
Okay.
No, not yet.
I got it all.
11. We can
Okay,
roll out.
take it.
So
Okay.
10. 10. Yeah, roll out's good here.
Carly, you got it.
Nice and 10. Nice 10 straight to the broom.
There is no advantage to BC to stick around on this one because that corner guard is up there. If you stick around, you can be sure that Krista McCarville will go around again, and it will be made better and then frozen to your own. So just rolling this out.
Sort of floated back there a little. Nice.
And just gets enough.
9.
Yeah, and you're, I think if I'm a little lighter.
Tight is probably the miss, yeah. Yeah, tight top 12.
Yeah, I really don't want this to go deep. Is it the same here, you think?
I think so.
Yeah. Kick-wise? Okay.
Some lovely numbers for Jen Gates this morning. The front end most definitely doing their job at trying to set up these ends for Northern Ontario.
Lots of room.
We're top 8,
Trying.
top 4.
And speaking of numbers 90 and 94, we should wish
you
Russ
got it.
Howard
Yeah, you got it.
a happy birthday today. Those
Is he in the 90s already? Wow, Kathy, very polite of you.
thinking
Yes.
of big numbers.
Our buddy Russ Howard, a birthday today. Happy birthday, Russ.
Absolutely.
No.
I hope he buys me something. It's actually our 10-year anniversary this year, Russ and I.
Well, he won't have his wallet.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, Sophie, of him buying you something.
Can we borrow yours? Oh, man. Happy birthday, Russ.
Pretty good. Clear. Hard. Yep. Hard. Yep.
Roll it, Jen. Read out. Read out, read out, read out.
All right, we got Sarah Wark, our feature. We're going to make you work here, Kathy. Let's go. Shide, Alberta, Nunavut. And every time we're over here, a lot of rocks in play. And this young lady, she's hanging in there with Chelsea Carey. The 4th stone thrower is Jennifer Blaney.
She has faced a bunch of red stones when she has sat in a hack. This time she faces 2, needs full forefoot for the single.
Curl. Get in there.
Out of the Iqaluit Curling Club in Nunavut. Look at this shot. Little tap.
Very
Away it
nice.
goes. And a single. So Chelsea Carey still leading 7-5 after 7.
That took its sweet time.
Keep going, a little more. Go, 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 go.
Whoa.
Good.
That's a corner guard, but it does not cover the stone.
No. Yeah.
I like this.
Yep.
I think the peel's a really good call.
Straight to it, Chris.
Even if you pick out that back stone, she's still got a guard that Northern Ontario can utilize to bury 1, 2, however many stones behind. You get rid of anything up front,
Big.
and then you're forcing the
Big,
play
eh?
in the house.
Gotta go.
Hard, Jen.
Really hard.
Hard, Jen.
Really hard
Hard
for
to grab a little
And even
piece.
giving
Go,
up
go,
2
go.
is not the end of the world, because you lead by 3.
The hair of a top.
Yep. Okay.
Need T-line weight.
Just
T-line
T-line back
weight.
4.
Manitoba, Ontario in a 4-4 tie, and Tracy Fleury with a beauty. That's that red stone with her final stone right on the hearts. It shot rock, and a real tough one coming up for Rachel Holman. A ton of guards up front as well that she has to navigate.
I think trying to get tight to those 2 stones on the hearts. If she's able to graze the Manitoba stone over even a 1/4 of an inch, it might bring her other one in.
And nothing to it from Joanne Courtney, Lisa Weigel, and right by. So that was a tough shot. And a brilliant shot, though, from Tracy Fleury to get the steal and lead now 5-4 over Ontario.
And boy, that has changed.
I kind of like this.
It was a 4-1 advantage at one point for Rachel Holman in that contest.
11.
You could just see the frustration on both Kendra and Krista's face. They are not off by much today, but they are off by enough that it is frustrating. Kendra trying to just tap those red stones, freeze, maybe move them around just a little bit, leaving it about a foot short of those 2.
Go, Carly. Really gotta go. Really, really gotta go.
Roll it up, Carly.
10-2.
How much?
10-2.
Okay.
Your rock's like here.
Yeah. Little tap. Say back 8. Back 12 even. Back 12.
So just tap that middle one. Which one are you tapping?
The red one
What are you
or
tapping?
the yellow?
We're tapping the yellow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the other two.
And you want to tap the yellow because wherever your stone is in front of the one that you're tapping, that's something that BC has to deal with and maybe jams onto their own stone. If you play the freeze down to the shot stone, you bounce off, it gives a free pick by BC. It would be easier for BC to be able to remove it.
Yep.
Man, if you look at the numbers and you're just tuning in, you saw the numbers for Northern Ontario thus far. It's pretty solid, yet they're down in the game.
Hard.
Okay. Well, that was our only way that we had to do that.
Yeah, no, I know. I just thought we would get the back one and not do that.
Okay, here's like 11. Yep. You got it.
And I guess it's the old adage, though, Kathy, no matter how good your competitor is doing, as long as you out-curl them, you got a pretty good chance, don't you?
Well, numbers are really good for both teams, both players, but when you look at the draws, you know, 82%, I think that Krista would say, I don't care about the 82%. There were 3 that I came short or heavy on that made the difference on the scoreboard so far. Advantage, though, that's Sarah Wark every game, getting better and better.
Player comparisons are brought to you by New Holland, #TogetherBlue.
Middle up. 11-2.
Yep, go.
Yeah. Hard, Carly. Yeah. Hard, Carly.
11-2.
Hard. Okay, roll.
Yes.
And creating a little pocket there now. There's a little wall back 4.
Yeah.
Chris.
10-5. Go there.
Yeah.
I gave you there on your first one. Let's go here.
Yeah.
Should be good. All right. Right to it.
It's a T-line.
Yeah. Kendra shot hers late a little bit. Like.
Yeah, I mean, she did. It's
It's not as quick as here.
Yes.
No, it's not as quick
Can I
as
shoot
that side.
close the same then? Because I was back 4.
Yeah.
Back 8.
That weight would be real close.
Yeah.
Weight's really close. Mine's good.
Mine's good.
Yep. Little bump. Yeah. Bumping. Hard. Back 4. Back 8.
Whoa.
Yeah. Back 8.
You want to bump here, Kathy, or just sit in there?
If they wanted to, the problem is they're concerned about losing the line.
Nice shot.
Very nice.
Good shot, Krista.
Yeah, good sweeping, guys.
Nice one.
And there is no way for BC to get that stone out of there. So we'll try to come down right on top of the nose of it and not particularly concerned if they're shot.
14-5 to 14-7.
It would be great as far as BC is concerned if they can force Northern Ontario here.
More than that.
I think you were 14.
More than that, yeah.
More than that.
Just for fun then, if she doesn't come down and tap it, could she be shot stone? It'd be really close if she bumps it a little bit.
I don't know, Brian. That yellow doesn't have very much to go. Don't know that it is possible.
Yeah, regardless, stick that on top there, and it is nearly then impossible to score 2 for Krista McCarville. So the task at hand for Sarah Wark. She'll follow it down with the out-turn drop.
Right on top of it.
Just on top.
6, 7. 7.
It's
really nice. 7.
Bumping. Line's big. Bottom's gotta go with anything.
Bumping.
14-5.
Now it's starting to make its
Down
move.
big. Go, 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 go.
Get to the face, bump it. And yes, yellow still shot stone, but boy, oh boy, how do you score 2?
Nice, Sarah.
Good call.
Like nose? Like nose
the
that?
yellow one
or
running it.
Want
I don't know,
to
can we
call a timeout, or
I don't think
do you think
that's
it's
fair.
risky?
I don't know. I mean, if I was ever, well, even high side.
I don't think the yellow's going anywhere.
No.
If you play that.
Let's call timeout.
Yeah.
I want a timeout here. Timeout.
So
Where's the timers?
Krista
Right. Can I
McCarville takes the
nose
first of her
this?
2
Like,
timeouts, and Coach Rick Lang will come out.
Nose that, or maybe even a hair on that side.
Excuse me.
And jam it on this and get that out.
That'll
of
go
the-
out.
I
So
don't
why
think that
why
one's sticking. Or like my thought is, can I nose this to jam it here to get that out?
why not just nut it onto the 3?
Well, then my shooter's going
No,
on.
nut it right onto the 3.
Like
Just
on
right there.
there.
That one's gonna stay. This one will be second shot for sure.
Okay.
Is that gonna?
That's gonna scoot out for sure.
But
That'll
there's-
scoot. And
yeah,
then
that'll
we'll
be
jam
going.
there.
So not thin, just straight onto it.
You're
Okay,
almost
okay.
trying to just nut like as
Jam,
if there's
yeah.
no other rocks.
Like you gotta, right there. No? Does that not go?
I think it does.
Well, yeah, because the separation is
pinball
should be
goes,
to
doesn't it?
go.
As long as you don't hit
Yeah, I
it
can't hit it there.
Yeah.
I have to hit it there
Yeah. Okay.
or there.
There's your
I mean,
3
like, I
that they're
can't
talking
hit it there.
about.
That's bad.
No. I think it might still.
The miss is to overcurl it.
Yeah, we gotta overcurl this.
We gotta make this. You can't.
Let's make it.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was like 8.5.
Do you gotta throw
gotta
big
throw
weight,
some
or
weight,
what
eh?
kind of weight do you want us to throw?
If you hit it right there with 8.5, that's going
Yeah.
out.
That's going out for
Yeah.
sure. I don't even know if you have to throw it that hard, but you can, yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
This is gonna
That
be
should, that
straight.
3 should pop off pretty easy,
Yeah.
shouldn't
Yeah.
it?
You think
Coming
that's
at that
where we have
angle?
to hit
Right
it?
on the nose.
I don't think it's gonna curl.
That becomes yellow.
It'll be straight here.
This stone
Do you think
goes
a little
there.
less, or no?
And this guy has nowhere to
it's
go,
better
and
if
so
it's
he
like
stays
this.
there.
Yeah, I know.
And you
You're
can
not gonna
expect
throw this.
that this
I agree.
stone will move out to there. And when Rick said we need to make this, what he means by that, he's not trying to put pressure on Krista, but his point is at this point in the game, there's no point
8.5.
just taking your 1 and running with it when you have an opportunity for 2.
Here we go. Final stone and 8. Krista McCarville. A must make in this game. Down by 3. Bang the yellow. Get him moving. 1, 2. What a shot, Krista McCarville. When she needed it most, a pair for Team Northern Ontario.
Good discussion. Great time to call a timeout and have that reinforcement of where to hit it. There's your deuce.
The McCarville muscle powers it back, scores a pair. And some much needed smiles now on Team Northern Ontario. Have not seen a lot of those in this game. Thanks, Coach. It's 6-5 BC after 8.
Oh, for sure.
Tuesday morning at the Scotties. Glad you could join us here as our morning coverage continues. Brian Mudrick, Kathy Gauthier with you, and a great shot from Krista McCarville.
A needed one, Brian.
Much needed as she made that run back. A great timeout.
Right back.
And
Right
Coach
back,
Rick
right
Lang
back,
getting
right
an
back.
assist Off the timeout,
Go,
they called
Kristen.
it. They
Go, go,
made
go.
it. They scored a much-needed deuce.
Kristen, go.
And back in this game, BC leading
take a
6-5
seat.
here at
Yep,
9.
keep going, Chris.
As
14-1.
Sarah Wark
Okay.
and her team out of the Abbotsford Curling Club with Hammer back up by 1. But
lock it on.
we haven't seen a lot of smiles or positive body language on Team Northern Ontario, and they certainly have that back.
I think that
Not as fast
two of
as,
the
like,
things
on
that
this
Rick
side,
did
right?
really well in that
Like, you're so
timeout.
carried nice.
It was one shot, and he talked about it, but he told them where they had to hit it and simplified it, and also reinforced for Krista that getting one, which they were already lying, was not going to be good enough in this game. And so you go to the hack with confidence that you are hitting the stone in the right spot. They talked about weight, and that's where someone like Rick Lang is just so decisive in a timeout, and that's what's so necessary.
Yeah, you gotta go for line 2.
Hard,
Yeah,
hard line.
We're not
Hard. Where are we
We're
then?
not to it. Top 8.
Okay,
Yes,
go right
line.
here then. Go. Hard. Piece it forward if you can make it there. Go.
Yeah, we're over.
Whoa.
We're over curling.
Okay.
And it is still BC shot stone.
Getting both is great, but the top one's fine. Okay. Comfy. Curly. Whoa, whoa. Good.
Carly Sandwith from Shawnigan Lake in BC.
Okay, Car.
And a bit of a miss there
Can I
for
throw the same way
Carly.
I think so, yeah.
As we drop in Alberta Nunavut. And once again, some pressure for the former Scotties champ, Chelsea Carey. Her final stone, trying to go 5-0 at this year's Scotties.
Well, Chelsea took a 4 in the third end and went up 6-1.
Line's good.
And you kind of wondered if that game would run away, but Nunavut has been putting a lot of pressure on the Alberta team. And so this is now the force, but does need a good draw against 3.
As Dana Ferguson guides it in, there is some backing there as well. So good draw weight there from Chelsea Carey, up 8-5 after 8. And remember, you take that record forward into that championship round of 8, so every win vital.
Think I like this one?
Okay. It still leaves a center though. What's that?
Just easy, comfy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, nice and easy. Straight up.
It's interesting, Kathy. Obviously, this is a new format, fairly new. And we saw it last year, but in talking, I remember talking to players last year and even this year, a lot of them said, you know, it doesn't really feel though like the Scotties starts until that championship round of 8. The problem with that mentality is though, you need a pretty strong record.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're playing some tough customers in that round of 8, and you bring that record forward. That's why every single win is critical. I mean, obviously it always is, but especially in this format.
It's just a different way of looking at things. When it was a complete round robin before, you knew that as long as you got to the top 4, you were going to make the weekend. Now you're in a situation where there's pools. You have to just focus on your own, and you don't even know what's going on in the other pool half the time. And the crossovers are tough because it means all of a sudden the latter part of the week, you don't get to play a team that maybe not as strong. Later in the week, it is a hard one after a hard one after a hard one. It's a tougher format, and it's something that players need to get used to.
Oh shit. Oh, it's coming down.
There's that slide path.
To go on that.
Well, momentum has certainly shifted over to Team Manitoba, a 5-4 lead. And again, Tracy Fleury, the pressure on Rachel Homan, attempting a run-back double, her final stone.
She has been in all kinds of trouble the last 3 ends in a row.
Okay, whoa.
Run it back, and she drives it wide, so another steal.
That double would have been for 2 to give her control again, but instead Manitoba continues to eke out ways to find points.
Homan Kathy had allowed 2 steals going into today. That's now 3 ends with stolen points. So full credit to Tracy Fleury, who's having a great game this morning.
I think close on this one.
Close, yes!
BC is still trying to open up the front.
Whoa. My
just
Chris
drives
did,
it
sorry.
through.
Okay, sorry. I agree.
Or should we just
Yeah, I think so.
Redstones belong to Jill Brothers from Nova Scotia, line 2. And so far, Gabrielle Lavoie trying to go through the port, get to the shot stone for the single.
T9.
Make sure.
In our feature matchup, Kendra Lilly delivering down by 1.
Yeah!
Gabrielle Lavoie. And they get it there, and they
They
cannot.
just left it.
And is that a
It's just 1, I believe.
Yeah.
It looks like the red on the right.
steal of 1?
Yeah.
So that'll do it. As one of those teams will pick up their first win at the Scotties, and it's leaning towards Nova Scotia right now as Kendra Lilly, the tap on her Yellowstone.
Is there any way we can keep something up there?
Her concern is if you run
I
that
think maybe we do
redstone
this.
straight back, it jams yellow onto red. All of a sudden, your own redstone is your biggest problem that's in the back
A
of the
little
8-foot.
dangerous. Time.
So the first time out now for BC and Sarah Wark, and Coach Rick Fuster will come out. Michelle Dunn, by the way, the alternate here for Team BC.
A little risky, hey? Like, it's great if I get to as much of nose as I can.
I know. But if you get it
What
a
if I
bit
get
high
here?
side and it just stuffs it on the red,
know.
that's sketchy. You can just play it out. You could run this one into these.
Sketchy.
That's sketchy.
Still sketchy.
We come over the top, we send it here, we grab this one, we can send it here.
I think we just play this.
Actually, you know what? Sending it into this one's not bad. I don't think we can get to a place where it can come back here.
I don't think so either.
I don't think we
And
can
then your
get,
shooter rolls this way. I feel like it just opens the yellows up a
Yeah.
bit.
Well, my thoughts, if you do the double rip, the top ones, what she has to throw a guard.
It's just hard because we're going to leave ours around. Like, we have to hit it pretty thick. This is probably just going to roll here.
What if you hit it there? It rolls out.
No,
Over
I
the
think
top?
it's still. I think we go over the top for sure.
Yeah.
But I think we're still sticking around here.
We're 100% we are, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to play that then over the top?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Open that up for you at least.
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm not a fan of the double off the
Comfy or
top
easy
too.
comfy?
He was talking about
Comfy. Yeah,
you try to run it this way and maybe you get rid of these two so that this is open. The problem is the angle that you have to hit the red yellow at. You're either going to jam that red onto yellow and leave that there, and then that's also blocking your access to the 4-foot, or you leave your shooter up there.
All right,
Running
comfy.
that red stone back is likely to clip something yellow, but your objective has to be also that in running it back, you run it back and roll the rock that you're throwing out of play so that you open up the front. If you take a yellow one with you, that's awesome.
Really hard. Really
And they're on
hard.
it right out of her hand.
Go, 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 go. Really
The release
hard,
from
really
Kristen
hard. Really
Pilot.
roll, Carly,
Run
roll.
it back. She'll catch that top yellow, and it does open it up a little bit.
Good, Chris.
Are we on the
so
same
just one,
page here, Kathy? BC is second shot.
I think
You could
so.
go intern way if you want.
Yeah, we could. This way's probably, well, I guess. it
I
doesn't
threw
matter.
here, like in
Yeah.
the same line.
Like Sarah is
think-
basically Sarah. This is Sarah's draw, or Sarah's guards
Okay.
in there. So I think
Okay.
that's close.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in there for Team Alberta and Chelsea Carey. I don't know how Nunavut and Jennifer Blaney get in there. A run back of sorts here, Kathy?
I don't know what she's calling. It's almost like you'd have to hit the crotch of the two on the center line and hope that it also scooches through and forward into the forefoot.
They've actually called a timeout, so Coach Suzanne Martin is coming out, and they'll talk it over.
While Krista throws a guard on the shot stone on our feature sheet.
Even the crotch, yeah, the crotch. If we'll send that out, we might get lucky and clip that.
Yeah. That's our only spot, and we'll come this way.
And worst comes to worst, you hit something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Krista McCarville, her first. We'll come back there, and when they're ready to deliver, we'll get you back over to sheet A. And they're lining up now another angle run back. Sarah Wark.
Yeah, so there's options.
Yeah. Room here.
Okay, you got it.
Well, do this right. You stick it and lie 2 with hammer here in 9.
Okay, easy, comfy.
Okay.
Well, you talked about your qualities earlier, Kathy, in a skip and what you admired or what worked for you or what you appreciated. And certainly from what you said, we're seeing a lot of that here in Sarah Wark. Pretty cool and calm. You don't really see her get too worked up about anything.
She does not.
Okay, Sarah.
Okay, guys.
Nice comfy here.
Yeah. Yeah, just an easy comfy.
Easy? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice and straight. You got it.
So Sarah settling in for the run back. We go back to sheet A, and after that timeout, Jennifer Blaney also settling into the hack, and it looks like they're going to attempt some sort of a...
They're playing the shot that I had talked about, Brian, where you hit the crotch of the one on the center line with some considerable weight, and if you hit it right, it sort of jiggles both of them and then slides through the middle.
And there you see in our feature, Sarah misses the run back try. So final stone, sheet A, basically game on the line here for Nunavut.
Really hard! You do it too hard! Push!
Can Jennifer Blaney find that hole? Bang, bang. And it was a good try, but it will be
steal of 2.
2 for sure, yeah.
2 for sure, yep.
And that could be handshakes. Let's see what they decide.
Yeah, it was close.
2 red.
Did sort of what we wanted, right? Okay. Are we playing the... How much did they get? 2?
Okay, good.
Are we playing the...
I'm thinking we maybe try corner guard tick just in case we need to throw it later. Do you like it?
So you hear Chelsea, they're already preparing to play a 10th end.
Get it a little thinner.
It's a 5-point advantage.
Really tough. We're still in one anyways. Okay.
Like 11-5.
Yeah. 12,
Meantime, in our
12, I think. We'll play
feature matchup, the conversation continues for Northern Ontario.
Either way, so. But I think it's worth trying just so we know, have an idea of where to put the broom if we need it. Oh, thanks. Good game.
And there you go. On sheet A, it will be handshakes. So 5-0. Chelsea Carey, Team Alberta. What a start for the Scotties here in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Former champion, obviously was one of the favorites coming in, and she's certainly hitting her stride here.
So you're just throwing straight draw weight, right?
Basically, yeah. Like I'd like to throw T-line to get that little wick off.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is putting some extra pressure on BC. Krista is going to try to graze her stone that we have agreed is third shot rather, to try to lie 2, so hit it sideways, but also roll her shooter to the wing a little bit so that there's nothing that she's going to leave for BC to play off of. Wants to force Sarah Wark to make a draw against 2.
So Krista McCarville, her final stone here in 9. They've been scrubbing hard the entire way. A little wick inside, and just like that, she lies 2.
No, it's not a pistol, actually. I know.
Now, is there an easy double there in the crotch?
There it is.
Boom, boom. There you go.
I don't know if that might go through, though.
Let's see.
Right, like you're coming this way at it. You're hitting here.
Yep.
Should stop. Right?
Like easy comfy. No, we can't throw that.
So you
like
come off that one on the side
but
and
we'd
just
have to hit it in the right spot to get it to go.
redirect.
Do you guys like this path?
I think you threw it in 7. You threw this in 7. We know
yeah.
it.
You guys still like it?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, you got it.
And that speaks to a lot of confidence
Yes,
in your
it
draw
does.
weight, doesn't it?
Do you like this more than that? Yeah.
It is. This is the draw to the hearts for Sarah versus
14-8.
playing off that other stone. If you don't make the double perfectly.
It's pretty tempting to play that hit, but
It is.
Let's just make this.
Okay, 14-8. You got it, Sarah.
Well, I think if you didn't know her favorite shot
got it,
before, maybe we
14-8.
do right now. I mean, that is a lot of confidence. You heard her say, let's just make this one. I got you.
Okay.
Well, you want to make that championship round? You want to win the Scotties?
Line's good.
You got to make shots like this. And this young lady,
T-line.
final stone,
What do you have?
needs the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
It's not moving.
The outturn draw, and nothing to it yet.
It's not moving yet. Whoa.
And this is
Jen,
that path
Whoa. Jen only.
that it
Jen
can
Carly,
run
Jen only.
dead
Whoa.
straight.
It's got to turn and curl up and get to the hearts, and it will not, and it slides a little bit too far. And looks like a steal of 2.
I think so,
for
Brian.
Northern Ontario.
Okay.
A tough one for the skip from BC as they look it over.
One for sure. Yeah.
We're going to measure those
Yeah,
two
we're gonna
outside stones.
So definitely a steal of 1, and it could be 2 as we'll have a look. I think it's 2.
I like it for us.
You think it's 2? Yeah.
Okay, so
They're up 1.
They're at 2 minutes on their clock too.
So up and we're only down 1. So make sure we leave you the shot for 1.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, 1 for sure.
We had it in this end, right?
Yeah.
You still had your shot for 1. So it could be a little bit cleaner, a little less crowded around the 4-foot, but. Just didn't quite get to that slower path.
So there is the measurement to come. And while we wait for that, a final over on sheet B, and congratulations to Team Nova Scotia, the host province, and Jill Brothers, their first victory. And yeah, Jill's still under the weather, so the elbow fist bumps, and an 8-4 final over Quebec. So we know for sure 1 stolen point here for Northern Ontario. And again, that micrometer, it's going around the horn. And right around, so it is definitely yellow. That's a steal of 2.
So two yellow.
So a turn of events in this game. Krista McCarville, that massive shot last end to score 2. She steals 2, and she leads by 1 coming home at the Scotties. Only 1 game remains on the ice this morning at Center 200. It's our feature, and it's a good one. The comeback kids from Thunder Bay, Krista McCarville. 4 points in the last 2 ends to lead by 1. So coming home here in 10, it is BC trailing with Hammer throwing the red stones, and a full credit to this McCarville team. No quit this morning.
No, and that's experience, and it's also what teams out here should be doing. You come here to play, you want to have every opportunity. And I think that for Krista McCarville, as we talked about before, when you look at her and the rest of her teammate, the numbers have been good. They've just not had the results right through the order that they were hoping for. And some of that was with Krista just not being there with draw weight.
We've got lots, like we're bumping here. How much?
14-2.
I think we
Move
just
it.
draw. I like
Well.
sitting on it. Okay, I don't know that we.
Well, for many years, we saw Tracy Fleury represent Northern Ontario. Now, playing for Team Manitoba and having a great game against Rachel Holman. You talk about fighting back. At one point, Rachel had a 4-1 lead over Manitoba, and now final stone here for Holman in trouble.
Well, she's lying 1, but she needs to get 2 to win this, or to force this to continue. Trying to get to the 4-foot. There is a Manitoba stone in the 4-foot she can come down to. but must live two. She's close.
Lisa Weigel, Joanne Courtney, last few sweeps, and
I don't think
no.
it cut the one at the back. Out counts that stone. It was only one and a win for Manitoba.
So pretty good fight back in Tracy Fleury. I guess we shouldn't be surprised. We saw that at the Manitoba Provincial Final as well. Never count them out when they're down in a game.
Hard. Keep going.
And a big win for Manitoba. And Tracy Fleury, I'm sure it'll be kind of weird for her tomorrow. She'll face Northern Ontario and hear those Moose calls and be going against Krista McCarville.
Yep. Whoa, clean. Jen, you gotta follow that.
Sarah wanting to make sure that she's got access to the forefoot.
Shoot. Nice.
Well, perfect time to update the standings, and we focus on Pool A. And how about Team Alberta? Chelsea Carey, the only team undefeated thus far, and it's their first 5-0 start since 2016. They won gold that year, winning the championship. And two teams still looking for a win, Yukon and Quebec.
Tight.
Yep, Sarah Little, I think. No, line's good.
Whoa.
Easy, no, line's good.
Real tight. Yeah, it's real
Jen,
tight.
go, Jen. Hard.
Jen.
Hard. It's
You
gotta
gotta
be
cross
further.
center.
You gotta bring it. Go, keep going.
Go,
Hard.
Jen.
Across center.
Go, Jen.
Hard.
Keep going.
And the guard goes up. Kathy, I just want to go back to last and didn't have a chance to ask you about it, but
I thought that was really tight.
when you got a skip who's as dialed in and confident as Sarah Wark,
like
she
just
wanted to play
12?
the draw. There was no doubt, you could tell.
Just
But
get rid of this back one and leave
was
this
that
one up
hit
here.
and that double the easier play? I mean, you had the catcher, you could spin up and even catch the top one to score one, or at least limit her to one, and have Hammer coming home at the very least in a tie game. What were your thoughts?
You know what? I think that my tendency would have been to go to the hit, because not only do you eliminate one of the shot stones, but you may wind up being able to get shot. And even if you don't and you wind up conceding 1 point, that's a little bit different than being in this situation. And the other thing that I thought is, you know, she was feeling the draw was coming down, and then one of her players said, but boy, that hit looks tempting. And it's that negative thought or the alternative thought that you put in your skip's head that I'm not a fan of. I think that discussion is really good, but the discussion should happen either at the other end or halfway down. But once Sarah's coming to the hack to throw the draw, it has to be all about draw and weight and positivity as she sat in the hack.
It's funny, though, because I do listen to you.
Well done.
And Cheryl and Russ. And the one thing I hear you guys say, though, a lot is sometimes the front end or other players get in the way of the skip. And if the skip's in a zone, just get out of their way and let them throw. And it seemed like Sarah, she wanted to throw that draw. So it's a funny game, right? So many options and a lot of outcomes.
Really hard.
And not a good
was
outcome
not a
there
good
at all.
That was unfortunate.
Is the range. 14-8, yeah.
Here we go. Where? Wait only right now, wait
So you
only.
come around again here, Kathy. Would you ever use your high corner guard, or is this the play?
No, because you know what? If you don't want to be anywhere near the corner at this point, Krista McCarville can come around and sit right on top of your stone and say to you, go ahead, take your one. I'll play the extra. So you're trying to take that away from her.
Oh, this is a ton of weight. Wow, so they trade a couple mistakes here in a key 10th end.
This whole girl, so just back here, I guess, Like hack-ish.
Yeah. The guard
You
isn't
can see
super
about
tight.
half of that stone.
Yeah.
Maybe 3/4 will be open to Krista from the hack. So come around, tap it out. Might even get some of that inside roll because that guard is so very long.
What kind of weight?
Hack.
Okay.
You like that?
Yeah.
It's funny, Kathy, they always say you can't teach experience. And in situations and games, it always seems when it's close or, you know, back against the wall. The veteran skip always seems to have that slight advantage of having been there, done that.
Well, and you dial in your Rolodex in your brain about similar circumstances that you've been in. You draw on those experiences because you've had them.
Jen Gates carving with all she's got now to get some curl. Through the hole, no problem. Get a piece of that red. She will, and pushes it back. It'll settle back 12, but that is the 4th shot rock. So
Sweeping.
yes, great sweeping.
I was a little out.
Well, it's a huge assist to Jen Gates for making that move.
That works.
Time for the game story here, Kathy.
Well, we go back to the 5th end where that 3 really leaps out at you on the board. That really put BC in great shape, but the time started to turn when that steal of 2 came into play in 9, and at this point, boy, it's anybody's game. But the numbers, they have been really strong this morning for Northern Ontario. They've been about a foot off. That's been the difference.
The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Line's good.
6.
Gotta go, Carly.
6.
No,
Gotta go. 5. 4. Gotta move.
Gotta go still.
9. I think we're 6.
Top 4.
7. Gotta get to center line.
I think
They jumped on it early.
No.
You gotta go to center.
Hard, Carly.
Really gotta go, guys.
And now Carly trying to carve it around, get behind that guard. So it is shot stone, back 4.
Kind of got excited there.
Chris, 15-2.
They jumped on that early, Kathy.
They did, and the problem on this ice is it tracks and then it starts to go, and you change the path of the stone when you jump them early.
I don't think we want to risk mixing.
Yeah.
You have more than enough.
The nice thing is that even if she
I think you got to play the same.
plays it, it's behind the tee.
Yeah,
And
but
second
what if
time
we
out
miss
here
the
for
draw?
Northern Ontario, and another visit from Rick.
The option, obviously.
Yeah, it's up to you. Like, I mean, obviously if we drew, that'd be great, but
with like.
I think she just plays the same weight. Yeah, because yours was like a little bit down.
You've got a piece of it. No, that wasn't.
How much do you have of it?
Well,
Because theirs didn't.
Oh, look what it is. We have.
Theirs didn't finish till the end, eh?
We don't have tons of time.
No, you got to throw with your timeout.
I think you've got a third.
There with that.
Just back.
Yeah.
So you have 2 options on this. One is that you come down and draw.
And it's behind the tee, so. Yeah, I think that looks good, Krista.
And you freeze this back stone and you say, get to the hearts. The other thing is they
you
feel
wanna throw a little
because
left in your
that guard is long enough and it is partially exposed for Krista, if she can remove this stone from play, there is no win for BC here in 10, and it will be the force, and she will have hammer. So she's trying to eliminate the opportunity for BC to win.
And a side note here, Kathy, so BC, 39 seconds remaining with the timeout, so you can expect BC to use that. Give Sarah a little bit more time. With the final stone from Krista McCarville, and this has to curl over to get a piece of that red stone. Sarah Potts is on it.
Nice shot, Krista.
And yes, away it goes. So, situation.
Good shot, Krista. Nice one.
The draw to pick up 1 and force an extra here for BC.
Well, for Sarah, she's thrown draws the last couple of stones, both away in 9 and just having thrown it in 10. Same path.
For you. Perfect.
Let's just be careful.
Yep. Give us lots of feedback on how it's traveling.
Sure thing.
Okay, right to tee.
Let's
You
make
got
it.
Sarah Wark settles in. Final stone here in 10. This to force an extra end. In the first meeting ever between these 2 teams,
Not really moving.
McCarville and Wark.
Look up. Tee line. Careful.
It's nice.
Right to the tee.
Wants
Really
to.
careful.
Really nice.
Find the 4-foot for the single.
You're clean.
Nice,
As they walk it in, and that is clutch draw weight from Sarah Wark.
Pretty cool cucumber.
Sorry, you couldn't do that on your last
So
part.
we're not done yet.
Yeah.
Little extra time here in a 7-7 tie. We got it for you right after this.
The 2019 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Sponge Towels Paper Towel. Nothing absorbs like it.
Welcome back to our Scotties coverage on this Tuesday morning, and one game remains. It is our feature, Northern Ontario and BC, and a nice tick shot there from Sarah Potts to open things up for the skip. And just a reminder, in a 7-7 tie, the 5-rock rule. So an opportunity for BC to try set up some guards and try steal a win, as it's been Northern Ontario storming back in this game. In a 7-7 tie here in 11, it is Krista McCarville with hammer throwing the yellow stones.
Not a bad spot, actually.
Like a quarter. Okay. A little less weight or same?
Same is
I think
good.
Same's pretty good for this. Is pretty high.
Trying to do it again. It was interesting as we came from our update of the Chelsea-Carey game when she thought they were going to be playing the 10th end against Nunavut. She was saying they were going to play the tick in case they had to, obviously having not played it this week. These are things you want to play regularly so you're comfortable with them.
Okay,
shot.
And two great shots.
Well done.
Good sweep. Real good.
Nice.
A little smile there from Sarah Potts.
That's a big smile.
Sure mom and dad are smiling too. Lorraine and Rick watching their daughter. Great job. I think there'll be some discussions for Team BC, I'm sure, about that end where there was an opportunity to maybe try the double, at the very least give up the one, and Sarah chose to draw during a competition week like that. Kathy, did you guys take the time to analyze past games? Did you have a debrief? What was your guys' scenario when it came to things like that?
You know what? It's so important to talk after the game, whether you win or lose. I think that the tendency of some people and teams is, well, not at this level, but coming up, is that you discuss things when you lose and not when you win. But sometimes you forget that, you know, in that case, if Sarah makes the shot, there's probably no discussion about it, but it's always in looking. And I talked about it yesterday about how Tracy Fleury has a playbook. And they go to that playbook about, in this scenario, what do we play? And are we managing the scoreboard? Are we managing, you know, who's going to have hammer and what's going to happen? And it's really important to have a plan. And was the plan coming in? It's not only about what the shot is, but if we make it, great. If we don't, are we prepared to be down two? And if they were, then it was the right call for her. But you need to shoulder check in the 7th, 8th, 9th for sure. Where are we at? Where do we want to be?
17-1.
Nice weight, Carly.
Good weights by BC to put guards, but so far Northern Ontario doing a great job at keeping that center path clear.
No.
Yep.
No.
All clean.
Just easy clean.
Clean.
Easy clean.
Clean's good. Clean. Clean fine.
Whoa.
Good. Good job.
Nice shot.
Good shot
throw,
from Jen
Jen.
Gates.
1.5, 2.
$17.5, Chris?
Yeah.
And really, you look back at, I know we already did the game story by Tim Hortons, but you look back on this game, the timeout from Northern Ontario, the run back, Krista made
it's a big
to score
shot.
that big 2. As Kristen Pilaw tries again, another guard.
Careful. Higher's better.
And that's another one of those situations, Brian, where if BC is going through it, you go back to that end. If Sarah is higher as a guard, that shot's not there. If she's frozen to it, that shot's not there. So it's important not just to look at the 9th end if BC doesn't win, or even if BC does, but to look through, where did your opponent score? Where did we go? Did we want to go there? What's your tolerance? So that you're always learning from either close games or losses and wins.
Yes! Hard! 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 Go, Jen.
Hard, 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 right out. Good. Good. Nice, Kendra.
So you can just hold them.
Yeah.
Go around. Or change the line a little bit.
You want to go here?
I was kind of thinking that.
We can do that.
Yeah.
We're going to have to do it eventually, so.
Yeah.
Force her to do something else. And then
They're trying to move them around because with this ice, we've talked about how it runs and then it curls, which makes it very easy peeling ice, particularly in that center path. They could throw another guard on the left-hand side of the house where there are already 2 yellow guards to inch them over, but the concern is that might be a double peel,
nice,
so they're going in now.
Lot still. It has to work lot still. So Jen.
7, 8.
8. Jen, you're gonna have to go soon. Jen, you
sliding.
Jen,
gotta go.
Go,
Go, Jen.
Go, Jen. Go. Really hard, Jen. Every single inch. Go. Really gotta push. Really gotta push. Good.
Some pretty good sweeping as they try to wrap it around.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it changes it up.
No? You like that? Peel?
If I peel it, it's going to be open, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I like this.
You got it.
Peel the guards have access to the BC stone, but also at this point for Krista McCarville, pretty comfortable.
Lean.
If things stayed the same, it would be an 8-foot stone that she would have to place on her final for the win.
Nice shot. Good shot,
Kendra.
Kendra. Yeah, I like tight.
Yeah.
I guess if we're biting 12, that's not the end of the world.
No, biting 12 isn't the end of the world. Having a
What do you guys
situation
think
of
about
lying
just
2.
biting 12?
Is there a double?
Is there a double if we bite 12?
I just don't want to leave her a double
Absolutely.
behind
Yeah,
the guard,
absolutely.
you know? I almost like...
Chris?
It's steep. It'd be a steep double.
Okay, just tight.
Is your tolerance tight then?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's okay to cross center here a
We're
bit.
playing the guard.
Okay, it's okay. We're playing the guard?
Yeah. But if we bite top 12, that's okay.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay. 3.
Okay.
That's
So 16.5?
16.2.
16.2?
16.5 is okay.
Really tight, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
And then if she likes.
Nice, Sarah. 2, 3. 2, 3.
Tight, guys.
2.
Hard, Jen.
2. 1.5.
Hard.
So quite a bit higher
that's fine,
than what they were calling
Came
for.
down really hard on them.
Okay.
And then do we go just full top 12 on the center line?
So Krista looking to peel off that front one, but peeling it off towards the stone that's in the house.
I'm just going to ask a question here because I'm supposed to, Kathy. They pay me for this, apparently. Would you ever go around that being Krista McCarville, get there first?
Not a chance.
No chance? Okay.
No chance. That's where the rest of your teammates lie in front of the hack.
Okay.
No, you don't. You have played this end to have it wide open for yourself, to have an open shot for the win.
Touch it. Get out.
Little bonus action.
Nice.
Krista McCarville.
Bonus.
Nice one, Chris.
Nice shot.
Bonus.
It is a bonus, but that's also why you played it that way, to potentially get that bonus.
We know this path, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
You just threw it.
Yeah. I don't know the other one as well.
Not to put you on the spot here, Kathy, but Krista's numbers today, better with her draws or her hits?
Her hits.
Her hits.
Are you wanting?
Great.
Okay. Are you wanting to dead bury or showing her some, or?
I don't think it matters.
I mean, if we could go wider and be in the good stuff over there, which is like kind of where she missed her draw here, or her draw on the 9.
plotting out the draw. If a quarter of this stone or any piece of this stone is behind the corner, if it's not fully wide open, you can expect that Krista will play the draw. Starting to talk about where they will take ice.
And I guess why I asked that question, Kathy, is where do you want to put this? Do you want to make her draw?
I think you do.
You do? So then kind of half tuck this and let her draw the 8 foot for the win sort of deal?
You bet. And it's not even about a Krista thing. You know, we just heard that they thought they had 2 and it went 1. You're the single sheet out here now. The draws have changed. They would have looked at the stats coming into the game and saw that it had been a struggle for Krista with draw weight.
Well, if you want to make her draw, that's a pretty darn good spot. So over to you, Krista McCarville. Broom goes down.
Good shot, Sarah.
Draw the 8 foot for the win here in 11.
Okay. The best you could do. Yeah.
And we talked about it. It's one of those games where BC actually played very well. Held momentum for a lot of the game. And I'm sure Sarah Wark and the team coach Rick Fuster will have a debrief after this one. So they changed the turns here, Kathy. It'll be the in-turn draw.
Well, some great numbers today. Came off a 64% draw game yesterday.
Towards the middle. You gotta go.
Gotta go.
Hard.
So final stone here in 11 needs the 8 foot, and they've been going right out of Krista's hand.
Keep going, keep going.
Go, go, go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Keep going. Go, go.
Jen Gates, Sarah Potts, a big scrub for the skipper. Get it to the 8 foot, and they will.
Lots of rotation really helped that stone to continue to glide.
So a win and a comeback win for Krista McCarville, Northern Ontario. They had to battle back. And high fives all around to keep their hopes alive to make that championship round of 8. That begins on Thursday. And why was that key? Well, BC now coming back to 3-2. North Ontario 3-2. Top 4, Pool A and Pool B, will advance to that championship round of 8 beginning on Thursday.
The 2019 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. And by Home Hardware. Here's how.
What a start for Carrie Galusha. This year, Scotties a 3-1 record. Same for Casey Scheidegger. Won the play-in game on Friday night. Both looking for win number 4. Vic, Cheryl, Russ, Kathy have you covered this afternoon at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time across the TSN network. Getting closer to championship weekend, getting closer to finding out who will make that championship round of 8 as Krista McCarville, former finalist in 2016 at the Scotties, pulling off a comeback win. It's been a great time so far in Sydney. A lot more curling to come. You're watching the Scotties right here on TSN. We'll see you this afternoon.